Say what? Exactly.
Let's go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is episode 4, Saturday Night Nerds live stream and podcast. And we got a great show for you guys tonight. Want to give a shout out to That Feeling Podcast Network for leading the way for us and getting it all set up for us on Spotify. So that's where you can go to hear our podcast. You can also go to Apple Podcasts to check the show out. We got YouTube and a Twitch channel that we provided in the link tree, and you'll be able to catch our live streams there as well. So without further ado, I got to introduce my co-hosts. I got my dog Will D Maven,
Yes,
or
sir.
Trebek. You can call him what you say. We got Cameron in the building. Yes,
How
sir,
we doing?
with the Danny Phantom lovely picture.
And Nightcrawler,
And then-
don't forget Nightcrawler.
Can't forget Nightcrawler. And then we got SNN's moderator, producer extraordinaire, Jeff Bader.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yes. We got a great show for you guys tonight. We got Super Mario Brothers, the new movie that just came out, Mandalorian season 3, Power Rangers, the 30-year anniversary once and always, and then maybe, just maybe, Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves review. I might pop a few thoughts out on it, and we'll see what that does. Also, we'll have a bunch of announcements at the end, so we'll leave a little time for that. But other than that, how you guys been?
I'm as good as can be.
Yeah, same.
First show since Cape Anime. That's Saturday Night
Yeah.
Nerds debut.
Roll out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still need to have a meeting about my production on that one.
Yeah,
And y'all not listening.
Kim Pachi can answer those questions for sure. Do they get in here, Kim Pachi? You got
He made the list.
Yeah, well, that's-
Let's see. So for first topic of the night, we'll discuss Super Mario Brothers. So that's pretty much the movie that everybody had low expectations for.
Very low.
Not me. I
Very
I
much
had, like,
exceeded them.
Yeah,
I had good expectations, but it blew up the roof out of the place.
it really did. It knocked me out my socks, man.
One thing I don't know what I expected because I didn't see a trailer or anything. I just heard it was coming out, so I went to the movies expecting to see Chris Pratt in some with a mustache as Mario. I'm like, how is this big tall buff dude gonna play Mario?
Wait a minute. Did you think it was gonna be live action? Will?
Yeah.
Oh, I did too at first.
Oh my god.
I was expecting
Thank
worse. I was like, oh my
God.
god, please don't let it be like the John Leguizamo special again.
No, we're not. No, they learned from their mistake, obviously.
There was a lot of advertisements on my end. I couldn't stop seeing Super Mario in my feed. I was like,
Right,
man,
yeah.
I'm all like,
Everywhere I go, I see Super Mario Brothers. Super
Bro, I
Mario
went
Brothers.
here blind.
But
So the Super
Yeah.
Mario movies right now is currently inching toward $1 billion.
Jesus.
A
It
million
is.
It won this weekend's box office already, with the closest one I think being Evil Dead.
Right. Well, me, Deontay, and Will, we went and saw it again last night, and I was expecting maybe like a few rows like filled, or like maybe like 5 or 6 other people. But no, the theater was almost like
Packed
packed.
again.
Like, yeah, it was like pretty, almost like filled, like 'cause mostly of like kids, but still, it was like people were
Kids
still
have
going to
parents,
see
man.
it. Yeah, well, yeah, parents for sure, but no,
Yeah,
this is definitely.
it kept the kids entertained. Like you hear kids like standing up
Shit,
and like
it kept y'all entertained so much I went back for a third time.
Mhm.
I don't blame you. I remember. I think I remember one kid's like saying last night, like he's beating up Mario. He's beating up Mario, and Mom was like, "Shh, be quiet."
He's like, you don't have to be so loud. I thought I heard somebody's mom say that.
No. There definitely was, but this. I mean, this will definitely be like probably one of the best anime movies of the year for sure.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
wait.
I think it's already cemented that unless something huge is coming that we don't know about yet.
I
I think
mean,
it's cemented that.
we
Yeah.
still have
I won't lie.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, but we got 2 months until that. So
Here though,
Me and Deontay went into this like baked, kinda. So
oh my gosh! So all the colors just like came out to you and said, "Welcome."
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
these fellas were seeing sounds, man.
Okay. There was this one. I don't know. I think I woke up in the middle of Bowser, playing his number, and I
Yeah.
remember waking.
Getting them peaches.
Look, I didn't mean to fall asleep. I was baked.
Um,
Okay, and then when I woke up, I heard Bowser singing about peaches, and I'm up here jamming. I'm like, yes,
oh my
hey,
gosh!
Bowser, yeah.
I think that was definitely the most unexpected thing that I love now. Just the fact that they had Bowser playing the piano and just singing about Princess Peach was just hilariously good.
And now
And
there's
of course,
a full up video on it. Like
It is
Jack
taking
Black
over
made it
the
a video.
world.
yeah, he made it a anime and a live action video. And the fact that they got Jack Black not only to voice Bowser, which he did a
Yeah.
fantastic job, but to sing because he is part of Tenacious D and kill the song.
Man,
I was vibing with it.
the amount of effort he put into this song is
I
commendable,
know.
Oh, he
man.
went all out.
They
He
did.
was not playing.
And at the end, when he was like, "Ow, Peach," I remember me getting ready to do the same thing. I was like, hold it.
I think
know
that's
you
the
want
part
to
that woke
hold
him up.
I can see that. I can see it. Just his
Oh.
voice made me very just like
Will just jumped up.
wake up.
I
Like,
forgot there were kids in the theater. I was like, hold it. Grown man, hold it.
be like, hold it. What the? Don't say any curse words and how to kiss. But
True.
man,
Yeah,
and
Bowser woke him up so badly he almost shit himself in a room full of children. And that would have
Oh my
stunk up the theater and had everybody running.
oh my gosh.
I mean,
And along with Jack Black, I think they got like the perfect cast for this. Like for everyone, Charlie Day as Luigi, and get Taylor Joy as Peach, Keegan Michael Key, who's hilarious as Toad, just a high pitched voice, and I don't have a problem with Chris Pratt as Mario. I really don't. Like,
Nah.
you couldn't tell at all.
No.
he got a lot of flack for some reason when the first trailer came out, and you could hear his voice, just
Yeah.
like a little bit.
But
Of Chris
I
Pratt,
think they didn't really add any of the effects on that original trailer that came out. And then once they were like, let's switch this up a little bit, maybe voice track that a little bit, and
But no, like they definitely got like spot on a really good cast like for this movie for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Seth Rogen. He was really good as Donkey Kong. I don't. People complained about his voice acting, but it's just like
No,
you could not tell.
come on, man.
I
It's fucking Seth Rogen. I like Seth.
Seth Rogen's
First of
funny
all,
and
if
he's a
you're
good
going
actor.
to in here complaining about the voice acting, it's first of all not for you. So accept it.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, voice acting is acting. It's just using your vocal cords, your voice.
Yeah, no, but at the same time, you got to be able to project what's on the paper written in front of you out there. So I mean,
Right.
if you're supposed to be
And it
putting
takes
emotion in
talent,
it
you know what I mean?
and whatever else, you got to be able to put that out there.
Right. You
For
could definitely
a lot
tell
of
like
talent.
emotion from like a handful of characters for sure, a handful of moments. But
Like you can get emotion from seeing a live action person feel those emotions like through their facial expression and everything. But like for anime and stuff, like when people tear up on it, like dude, it's not just because of the music or anything, it's the voice acting that goes into it. You can hear the feeling in their voices. It's like,
absolutely. Whenever I watch like just the Viking funeral for the Going Merry and just seeing Luffy like break down into tears and just his voice cracking, that brings me to fucking tears every time. Just like seriously. Man, but yeah, but you can absolutely put the emotion, put the weight, put everything into your voice, and you can voice the hell out of whatever you want.
And this was like a fun, whimsical movie,
It was
so it's
meant to be
like
that way.
nothing really hard going into it. So
Mhm.
don't judge it that hard.
Right. It wasn't. It was light and fun, but also had a little
Like
bit
it,
like
yeah.
darkness. But wasn't like too edgy. Like
Yeah.
it felt like a Mario game that you were watching.
Yeah, they pretty much had adult humor in it. They had something for the kids in it. They had that little depressed star that pretty much had
Jesus,
everybody
the
on the floor
Luma. Oh
rolling.
my gosh, they just
Yeah,
that Luma it just kept freaking going, just to the point where like mercy, boo, Jesus.
boo.
That dude was ready to die.
I
He
was looking for
really
that
was.
sweet
Just
relief.
put him out of his misery.
He
Like,
is
He was ready to see other people die too. He was like, "Oh,
I don't know where they come up with that. Like where they get the idea for like, hey, let's put like just like a death craving Luma just ready to die in a cage with all these. That was.
that was genius. I
That
bet
also
they had
goes
a
to-
lot
Yeah,
of
that
fun
also goes to
that's
tell
creating
you,
probably
it.
been
like,
my favorite preview so far that I've gotten to see of it. Of course, I haven't seen it yet since it's not on streaming.
oh damn.
oh,
Well,
So-
we'll try not to spoil it too much for
No,
you.
dude, spoil away. I'll watch it any damn way. I don't care about spoilers.
Fair enough. Well, but
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Princess Peach and acting a fool the first like 20 minutes of the movie is I did not see that coming at
Mhm.
all.
yeah.
I know everybody probably got excited, and I know all the little girls were cheering for her. It was just like, yeah, okay, they made Princess Peach a thug.
Badass. And even
Mhm.
I think I read somewhere that even the creator, like for Mario, they didn't always want Princess Peach to come off as like a damsel in distress or like someone needing to be rescued. They wanted to make her into like a badass warrior, just like someone tougher.
Yeah,
They've definitely done that a little bit more with the games of like the last few years, and this movie definitely did it for sure.
yeah. Mario didn't technically have to save her. He had to save her from a marriage and not from well,
Well,
Exactly.
yeah,
well, I mean, if you ask some people, marriage can be like a trap or something.
yeah. Peach was in grave danger. Toxic husband. Oh man, come
Mhm.
on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. But
Super Mario is the real MVP of this movie. Okay.
oh my gosh, I think my favorite part of like the whole movie was the music. Just like the music played out through almost the whole movie. It's like you could when I kept hearing like music from like the old games, from the original, from Super Mario 3, just I could literally picture myself like playing those games. Like whenever he wore the raccoon Tanuki suit, I
Yeah.
knew exactly where I was playing that game. That was so surreal.
I never made it
What?
past Super Mario 2. Well, low key, I didn't even play Super Mario 2 that much either. I just played the 90s one.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
the Super NES one.
yeah. And then after that, the next time I touched Mario was probably the 64 version that dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Mario Kart and Mario Party and all that came afterwards. So
Right, and when when they go to Princess Peach's castle, it's the music, the same music when you're in the castle in the game.
yeah.
Which is amazing. Yeah, man, and the carts, the fact that we got the carts from the comms.
Man.
That
Oh, that's cool.
for
You'll
sure.
love that. You'll love that Rainbow Road race.
Oh my god,
Man.
it's
At least
such
they
a
went
good
Rainbow Road and not one of the other ones with it.
I don't see how you could not go with Rainbow Road. It's the most iconic
For sure.
track
true.
for Mario Kart. I mean,
Oh
it was.
man.
Wasn't it in the first Mario Kart game?
It was.
There you go.
They were
There's
throwing
always been a
banana
version
peels
of Rainbow Road in every Mario Kart.
Right.
They were throwing all the banana peels you could think of. The blue shell. There was one blue shell that was really OP, and I was like, come
Right.
on.
Yeah. Oh man, it was just. Oh man, definitely. They could do like a Mario Kart movie. I'm sure. Just like something. It's like race to win or something. Be like Fast and Furious Mario Kart.
They could probably they'll probably end up doing a short or something because I mean it's blown up, so they're gonna milk this cow
for sure. And you know that they're definitely like making like sequels and spin-offs and just like like Donkey Kong Country, Luigi's Mansion.
Well, Donkey Kong had his own cartoon back in the day.
Right, he definitely did, and he can have his own movie too, and along with like definitely another Super Mario Brothers movie. This time with a little green egg.
Yeah, I would love a Yoshi spinoff just because of the cuteness.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also ready for like the rest of the Nintendo verse, the verse, and
Right.
You get a whole Nintendo verse out of it.
Yeah,
maybe. I mean, Nintendo
Kirby
said
movie.
that Nintendo has said that they're wanting and planning on making more movies, be it Mario centric or anything. I mean, it could be anything. It could be Metroid. It could be Legend of Zelda, Kirby.
They made a Metroid movie. At least
And I'll tell you what
pretty
kind
sure
of
they did.
made me a little on edge during the movie. Where was Luigi? Like, I don't understand. The lack of love they gave Luigi is like, bro, I was kind of angry.
Well, I know.
I was like, why y'all make him seem like so helpless and all of that? Like, oh, he needs his brother to navigate. Like, no.
Well, to be fair, at the very end, he did like save his brother's life before they reached to the star. But I know what you mean. But Luigi has always been like a little bit more like scared and frightened of this. Like
we've
lot.
all played Luigi's Mansion. Come on.
Right, exactly. But at the end of the day, it is the Super Mario Brothers movie, and at the end, it definitely has them together.
Yeah, it's not Super Mario Luigi or Super Luigi Brothers. It's Super Mario Brothers.
Right.
Yeah. Still, they're brothers. So, you know what I mean?
But
so, you got one brother, you got the other brother to back that brother up.
So
you know?
Here's my question though: why is it called Super Mario Brothers?
Don't know.
Are they both named Mario?
Last name, surname, probably.
Probably.
Who knows?
Well, I'm not sure. Is Mario the last name? And we just never know Mario's real name.
First name.
These are all good.
So
questions.
Danny's our fact checker here. So he is saying Mario is
their last name.
So then what is fucking Mario's real first name?
So what is Luigi Mario?
And Mario? Are you fucking kidding me, Danny?
That's crazy.
Are you serious, bro?
Now we asking the real questions.
Oh Lord, I hope that's real.
No.
Oh my gosh. But
it is. My daughter just confirmed from the hallway that it is Mario.
Damn.
Hey, Bubba.
That is wild. His parents was definitely on something.
That's what I messed up. But oh my gosh.
Got Danny spitting bars now.
I know.
Name's so nice. He got it. Oh god.
Hot
comically inclined keeps him employed.
Oh my gosh. And
my name's so nice. My mama named me twice.
Ooh.
Oh damn, Will bringing out the bars, man.
Okay, rock in the background, just going crazy, and he just giving you the instrumental to your life.
I'm vibing.
Lord. But even though they've already teased another movie, another sequel, Chris Pratt has said that he would want Wario to be in the next one, and he even name dropped like
Pedro.
Yeah, he wants Pedro Pascal to voice Wario.
Hey, we can't have then there's got to be a lost child somewhere.
Yeah,
you can't have Pedro Pascal on something and not have a lost child. Come on.
That's true.
Oh Lord, that's true. But I mean, if they do another sequel and Bowser isn't like the main villain, they could always do like Wario and Waluigi as villains too.
Yeah, you had a good fan casting for Pedro in the Nintendo verse the other day with Meta Knight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I said Meta Knight for Pedro in a Kirby.
Pedro can't be everybody. Is all I'm
saying.
Well, no, that's what I mean. I'd rather have him be Meta Knight than Wario. That's just me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't see me. I can't see him as a Wario either.
I mean, yeah, I don't know who would be a good Wario or Waluigi, but no, they can do so much. They could do the Wario and the Waluigi. They could have Birdo. They can introduce Toadettes, and even with the Luma, they laid in groundwork for possibly Super Mario Galaxy Rosalina.
Ooh,
possible. Just like down the line.
It was like, huh? What?
But and if they were, if we do when we do get Yoshi in a movie, be it a sequel or something else, would it be better just to have him? Would they actually need him to like speak, or just like make the Yoshi sound?
It could be like a Minion movie, like
Yeah.
you know how the Minions don't like say anything at all. It could be like Yoshi language between all the other Yoshis.
True. Yeah. That is
I'd
true.
rather that because I can't really.
Yeah, and he had enough like facial expressions and stuff like that in the game
That's true.
where you really knew what he was feeling and what he was wanting to say and do.
Yeah. If he cussed you out, you knew Yoshi was cussing you out.
You did.
Mhm.
Yeah, you definitely don't. With facial, you can definitely express himself for sure. And man, I'm just really excited for what they're gonna do next for sure.
Yeah, that Yoshi game that came out in like the late 90s, maybe early 2000s, that's like one of my favorite video games ever.
Yoshi's Island?
Yeah.
Nice.
All those different color Yoshis. I was wholesome.
Yeah. That was in the cartoon as well, like all the different color Yoshis and
it was in the movie too. Yeah, we saw like just a herd of Yoshis just running around.
Oh, that's cool.
They just eating everything in their path.
Yeah, and you get a lot of like details. Like, they are so detail oriented. We get like Shy Guys, Goombas, every kind of Koopa, and all the Toads, and just everything riddled in and laid in with like Mushroom Kingdom for sure.
Yoshi pretty much is, the Chopper of the Mario universe.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty much.
It's cuteness overload, man. I can't handle it no more.
Oh my gosh.
But like as far as like the report card
goes, Yoshi's more useful.
Yeah.
I mean, Chopper's useful too.
Chopper's like he's one of the top 5 doctors in One Piece.
Exactly. Along with him and Law.
That's about it.
Now you're speaking anime. I ain't got no clue.
Sorry, Jeff.
Yeah. But yeah, as far as like report card goes, like what would you give Super Mario Brothers?
Based on the box office alone, I have to go with the A.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm just basing it off what it's pulling at the box office week in and week out currently.
Whenever you watch
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
2 weeks now.
It's about to top $1 billion, and I think it'll be the first animated movie to top $1 billion. So
that wouldn't surprise me.
Coldest movie.
Whenever you do watch it, Jeff, you will love it for sure. It's just your childhood wrapped into a movie, and they do it so well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Blake Hickman's probably seen it more than I have at this point. Like,
I think he just recently took his kids back too.
Yeah, the very first time I went with him, and then like the second time I went with these guys, and then I think he's probably beaten me a couple times. So,
Blake also goes to see multiple movies multiple times. Like he went and saw Ant-Man and the Wasp 2-3 times.
Yeah, if it's Marvel, he's definitely going at least 3 or 4 times.
Exactly.
That is the Marvel.
Hey, I want to say I'm proud of everything that dude's doing right now. That dude's making some big moves. So salute to Blake.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I shout out to the Hickman construction group, man. These guys have so much going on, and I'm glad like all the blessings are coming through for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Blake's a good guy. Definitely, and he deserves everything that's coming his way.
Absolutely. Yeah, all the good things coming through for him is definitely going to come through for Comically Inclined. So Danny Stewart as well, man. I hope both of you guys get all the fruits from your labor. Yeah, they just got back from vacation as well, so they did a little traveling and whatnot. So it's good to see them. They're back going live on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central. So you guys can follow them on social media. It's Comically Inclined. And you'll be able to catch their show when they go live every week. Oh, which that hints me to one of the announcements that I'll have for just a little bit later.
That's a little bit.
Yeah, you got some goodies. So most people don't know that we've already done Cape Anime, and then we'll do a panel at Cape Comic Con in this October.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I've told a lot of people
September
on
and
the
October,
live
right?
stream.
It's the end of September.
Yeah, it's like
end
the
of September,
final
going
week.
into October. It should be.
Yeah, it's like the final week of September, like the first 2 days of October.
Mm-hmm.
So we pretty much we're pretty much doing a panel then as well. So
And I think I'm going to try to come out for that one.
You can
Right
see
on.
Comically Inclined's panel, and then we'll probably be right after them, and you'll also see something else, but I'll save that for last as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the Nerd King has spoken. It's September 29th, 30th, and October 1st. So yeah, I'm going to plan to try to be out there for that.
Thank you, Danny.
Oh yeah, it's definitely got to be some all hands on deck, suited up with the shirts.
I'll bring some books to sell too.
Mm-hmm. I might have a few. Maybe by then I can see if I can get out.
I probably got a long box I can part with.
You probably got. I mean, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got a long box I can part with.
I'm hey, maybe might be able to see if one of us, any of us, could see if you have anything we'd want.
Oh, of course. I'll let y'all get first dibs. Come on, man.
Also, shout out to Black Cat Soaps and Sundries. They just did the name change, so you should be able to find them under Black Cat Soaps and Sundries on social media. Kim Pachi's a representative of it. He's in the comments section right now. They'll probably be next to us at our booth at Cape Comic Con coming up. So they partnered with us for Cape Anime, and we're pretty much working with them, trying to help them make their little change and spread the word about our social media as well. So that turned out very well.
Yeah.
We also might be able to representing help bring notice to the comic strip here in Cape Girardeau, who has a booth and a vendor every year at Cape Comic Con, and it's small, but they have a large collection. Andy and Thomas is a part of SNN. He's a big part of that, and I was part of their booth last year, which led me to here. And if anything, I'll probably divide my time between SNN and comic strips, just as and be a helping hand to everyone.
I'll definitely make it for sure. If Jeff makes it, we definitely got to introduce him to Andy. Andy's a really good dude.
Andy's the best.
Will's met him about a few months ago.
Just sneak in and grab the cat. Mm-hmm. Just grab the fat boy and go. My daughter's trying to sneak in and grab the cat.
Sneak in, please. Let the world see her and the cat.
He's asleep on top of a comic book box.
Oh, nice. You raised that child well. You raised that fur child well.
Let's see. But back to reviews, ratings for Super Mario Brothers.
Yes. Before we got distracted.
Yes.
I was just getting the necessary out the way.
All in good fun, though.
Yeah.
Distractions are a part, but as long as they're contained. For me, I would have to give this a 9 and an A, just because only real issue I had was maybe could have been a little bit longer just to explore and just do more, but other than that, I didn't really have an issue. I loved the cast. I loved the music. I so love the music. The music when Bowser was playing the piano with Kamek, just the castle, and just I can't speak enough about how much I love this movie. Just everything about it, and I can't wait for more for sure.
I was going to clean up at award season too.
Oh man, that dude, I'm waiting to see what the competition is going to be like. Cause I can't see none.
I mean, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We'll see how that does.
So I still got to see the first one.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
We got some good contenders for anime.
Marvel been dropping the bag lately, super hard. Ain't gonna lie.
No. Everyone thought that's a lot of people didn't think too much about Into the Spider-Verse, but when it came out, just blew everyone's fucking mind. So we're expecting very high bar Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, they got to bring it now because I'm going to watch both of them fuckers in the same week.
Right.
Real quick, Will, what would you give Super Mario Brothers as far as like score and then like grade?
About B plus A.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. As for score, like maybe a 8.9.
8.9.
Okay.
I mean, it did pique my interest, so.
It's all good. Somebody just showed up in the comment section.
Yeah, not sure who it is. Because unless they have the two linked together, it's not going to show in Facebook.
I probably have to double check real quick, but
right now I'm just gonna call him. Sorry, I'm late.
it's all good. I don't know who's late, but man, you're actually right.
Never too late to the party.
Absolutely
true.
So my final score for Super Mario Brothers would probably be, I would say on a good day, a solid A, and then on a bad day, a negative or a minus. My bad.
A negative A.
Negative. Like,
negative A.
That's harsh. Oh, it's my buddy Raiden Hayes. What's that?
I say you was definitely about to get flack for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta when we start sending out our reminders for when our stuff is upcoming, we gotta remind people, like, if the two aren't linked together, it won't show their name up. If you don't allow access.
I'm gonna start adding that to the events when I create the events for the group, and then I'll probably like copy and paste it and put it in like a post that we can share. Let me see. Okay. So, I forgot to give you the numbers. So out of 10 for Super Mario Brothers, I'd say a 9. I would say a 9. I'll go ahead and give it that much.
Me 9, yes, sir.
Let's see. So, and Jeff hasn't seen it yet, so we're pretty much done with that topic. So the next topic is Power Rangers. Ladies and gentlemen,
Power Rangers.
Mighty Morphin, to be exact. 30-year anniversary.
Ah, man, 30. It's wild that it's been 30 years and they're still going hard.
30 years. It's like, man.
And we're talking like multiple different generations. And that don't include the generations it was going on before it came to America.
Right. Yeah. When we brought like teenage Americans to this. So yeah. But I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that we all grew up on Power Rangers. So it's been
Yeah. When my bus would get home in time for me to watch it.
True that.
Right. I remember I would go to Blockbuster when it, like, forever ago, because I'm that old.
Dude,
and
you're
just
a baby. You're just barely off your mommy's teats.
I'm so older than most who don't know what I'm talking about probably right now. But about Blockbuster. But no, I remember I would go to Blockbuster and just like rent like 1 or 2 Power Rangers, just like the videos, and just like watch them, just like hoya, yes.
Oh yeah, everybody was a Power Ranger at that age, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Very first Halloween. That's like the starter kit for trick or treating now.
Yes, it
Blue
is.
and Black Ranger were my favorites.
Me and Will used to argue over who would get the Blue Ranger, man. Until I realized the Black Ranger was fire.
Hey, look, man, I love the Black Ranger too.
He got that hip hop title.
I don't care which one I get; they both fire.
Yeah,
they both fire.
Right.
And yeah, I was 10 too.
I never really liked the Red Ranger though.
I like Jason for sure.
When Jason was red.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Now, when he was like the Red Ranger, okay,
I could dig it.
Not Jason David Frank, but that was his name in the show, was Jason.
Right. Yeah. It was Austin St. John. He was a Red Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Mighty Morphin? Okay.
Yeah, but no, Jason David Frank, may he forever be like one of the greatest Rangers.
Oh, dude, without a doubt.
Green, right, Black Dino Thunder Ranger, Red Zeo,
whatever
Turbo
Ranger.
To be. Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man, he was literally like the epitome of just like being just like
Tommy!
a good like human being, just ranger and just an inspiration and just doing so much for kids.
Absolutely.
And I like the way they did the movie too.
Hmm.
Like the way
90s
they
writer.
paid tribute to him, the way they paid tribute to Trinity,
Absolutely.
like the whole nine. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
it
for
being
sure.
focused around who would be Trinity's daughter. I mean, they did it excellent.
Right, because
And it was very old school retro 90s feel, and like nothing was really modernized for it, which made it even better.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to see like what they were doing like nowadays.
Yeah, as grown ups, you know,
But-
even though they were still grown ups back then too.
But it did definitely feel like kind
They
of
were
like
grown as
a
hell.
90s movie, like for now, like today's day, which
Mhm.
felt really good for sure. But
Yeah, they even had Zach dancing again.
it's
Yeah,
a
they did.
hip hop kung
idol.
fu. Oh my gosh. Walt,
Hey, that was a great throwback scene, though. Not
oh
gonna
my
lie.
gosh. Have I told you guys that I've met Walter E. Jones before? Like Zach?
No, this is our first hearing of it. Why
Yeah.
would you hold this out on us?
I thought I told you guys. No, he was
Cameron.
at the con like a few years ago. I think it was like right before COVID hit, and he was doing a signing autographs, and I just went up there, talked to him, and I got a picture with him, and he's like seriously like one of the the coolest guy ever. Like seriously, so surreal and just dude, he was so freaking awesome.
Yeah. I wish I could have met him and Jason David Frank, and then I would have been set for life.
And no, I think the only other people from Power Rangers I've actually ever met from conventions are Karen Ashley, who played Aisha at the same con, and Skull. I can't remember his name.
Jason Narvi.
Yes, Jason Narvi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that great person. Great person.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He was
Shout
at the
out to
last con I was at for sure. Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, shout out to Jason Narvi. That is an awesome dude.
That's the heavier set fella, right, or the skinny one?
Skinny one.
Skinny one.
Skinny one. Okay.
Yeah. I got a
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
whoever
Like
did that.
That
Yep,
kind
I
of
see.
laugh.
I got like an autograph photo with him, and then I got I can't. I think he signed something else for me.
I just got pictures with him, which I'll cherish forever. But yeah,
I didn't even know. That's when I first met him and Ming Chen, and I just sat over there and talked to both of them for like at least 2 hours.
right, yeah,
Just BS, and he was also giving out great advice too. So I shout out to Jason Narvi, awesome man.
And we also had I didn't get to meet her, but we also had
That's what's up, right there.
Catherine Sutherland, who plays Kat in this at the Anime Con and the Toy Con just like this last few months ago.
Man, I see her name so much whenever I'm on Facebook and I see something from Cape Events. It's Catherine Sutherland. It's like, oh man.
I know they tried to get her at the Cape Comic Convention. I think the same year Jason was there, but something happened and they got someone else. I think the Pink Ranger from Time Force.
Mm-hmm.
But
this wasn't Amy Jo Johnson. I know that. Which Pink Ranger was this that showed up on?
Catherine Hillard. She was the second one, like near the end of Mighty Morphin and going into Zeo.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I know Amy Jo Johnson is currently writing a comic book.
Yeah.
For Power Rangers.
Yeah. Yes. She did announce that, and hopefully that goes really well because she's doing a lot. She's writing. She's directing. She directed an episode for Superman and Lois last season.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I can't remember which one, but yeah, she's doing a lot.
The one show that I'm doing my damnedest to avoid.
Why?
I don't know, man. I like that Superman. The dude that plays Superman.
Tyler Hoechlin's a great Superman.
Yeah.
Why would you avoid that?
I haven't started watching it use it.
No.
That's only because I'm doing the Star Wars thing right now.
Yeah, if Greg Berlanti touches it, I'm
I don't think
Young and the Restless with superheroes.
No, not like this. No.
Check. How dare you?
Oh my gosh. No, trust me on this. It's really good, but backtracking to Power Rangers, it was nice to see like where they all were like in life, because even Kat mentioned that she was trying to hide from her son. Yeah, what? Yeah.
She and Tommy were together in the show.
And pretty sure they both have a son now in the world, JJ. Yeah.
I did not know that. I was
she put it out there, man. I was like, good for those two. I always thought they would.
Right, and even I think when Jason was on, he did one of the newer series. I can't remember which one, but he mentioned like he's going to pick up his son JJ, and I was like, okay, confirmed, because the infamous like letter from the original Power Rangers series is like the breakup between him and Kimberly. So yeah, and that was like the OG like ship that we all thought was going to last, but it didn't. So, but I do like him and Kat together for sure.
That's awesome. There's so much stuff that I don't know about from Power Rangers that I've missed out on.
Yeah, so I stopped.
Decades.
Like I grew out of it around that same, like once the first season of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers ended.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, I'm focusing my life on other stuff now.
I think the farthest I kept watching it was probably around like Mystic Force, or like maybe like a couple of series after that, because I know like one of the really good ones like from like the last decade has been RPM, like, which has been a really like a lot darker but like done really well.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of Ninja Storm and Dino Thunder.
Dino Thunder is a really good one, especially since
I saw like
Jason David Frank.
Dino Thunder.
They had like Time Force, and then they had a couple other ones that I was able to catch a little bit of it. They had great casts all throughout.
Sure.
Which one had the aliens and stuff?
All of them.
You're gonna be more specific. They all
have on a starship. I don't remember.
I don't know. In space, possibly, or I don't know.
Well, they were definitely in space, and like the one of the Power Ranger kids that became a Power Ranger, his mom was like studying, like I don't freaking know. Let me check Netflix.
I don't know. It could be Lost. It could be Lost Galaxy or something. I don't know.
Danny says it's called Mystic Force.
No, Mystic Force. Oh no, he's saying Mystic Force was peak, which it is. Yeah. Mystic Force is definitely one of my favorites for sure, because it's a really good series for sure.
Yeah, I enjoy Ninja Storm, but I can only catch so much of it, and then I hadn't been back to Power Rangers. Well, I did see the reboot that came out like 2018.
Which reboot? What you mean? You mean Mega Force, or
it's like the live action movie they made.
Oh, you mean the from 2017?
Oh, I mean the live action one wasn't that bad.
It was
Dino Fury.
Really good.
Oh, Dino Fury.
Fury. Yeah, because the black dude that played the Blue Ranger, he's one of my favorite new school actors.
CJ Ryler. Yeah, he's a really good actor.
He's hilarious.
I
actually really liked the movie that they did like in 2017. I mean, it could have been probably a little bit better, but I like the direction they went. Like, it was darker, it was definitely different, but yeah, I mean, you can do like bright and sunny and just campy, but not forever. And someone's gonna try and break the mold. And I'm glad that they tried to go a different route.
Yeah. I the dark part too. Like I didn't realize Power Rangers was dark or even had potential darkness.
Read the comics,
or just like
the comics are good.
Yeah,
not gonna lie, the comics are really good.
Downplayed the violence.
Lord Drakon, dark as hell.
And then the stuff with the new Lord Zed on the most current run has been like phenomenal.
Did they make the Green Ranger when he went evil and all, man? Like,
oh man, the whooping he put on them. Yeah, the whooping he put on the Power Rangers broke the internet for years.
Did they make Lord Zed like a ranger in this new run? Because I thought, wow.
So Lord Zed is Zordon's brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had to use Lord Zed to take out the new Rita Repulsa.
Yeah, Rita Repulsa is pretty strong. I didn't know she was that strong that she's able to knock out Yellow Ranger in a one shot.
Oh yeah,
take
she
her
one
life.
shot it.
Right.
Yeah, I
And
was like, whoa.
But Danny was asking about if we remember the live action TMNT crossover. Yes, I
Oh,
remember
God.
that. It was amazing.
That was cash money, man.
wait. You guys. I don't remember it, but from what I've heard, it's
Me
just like
either.
very,
You can
very
you can
campy.
Google it.
It's on
It's good.
YouTube. It's
on YouTube.
The crossover's on YouTube.
I'm sure, but I definitely could use a watch of that. But I don't know. I just, from what I've heard and what I've heard other people say, they just did not like it. Probably because of the like.
Oh, it was about as cheesy as it gets, but
Yeah.
it was peak 1980s, 90s though. Like, you
Did
gave us the live action Ninja Turtles, and then you turned around and gave us Power Rangers on top of it together. It was amazing.
Did you Jeff? Did you watch the live action Turtle series or
Live action Turtle series?
Yeah,
like
like
a
the-
TV show?
Yeah, the crossover. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That I did.
It's one of the most ambitious crossovers in the game.
Right. I think probably my favorite crossover for all time will ever be Forever Red.
Forever Red.
It was in Wild Force, where they basically had every Red Ranger like from the past come together in one like against the Machine Empire. The Machine Empire. You never saw it?
I never heard of it.
Well after my time, my bud.
Oh man, they like Jason David Frank, Austin St. John, basically every Red Ranger from before Wild Force. You can find on YouTube for sure. If you're listening now, go and watch any Power Rangers movies on YouTube that you can. They're amazing.
YouTube got the hits.
They
YouTube
do.
does have the hits.
And also, if you guys can tell or didn't know, they had the same actress who did the voice for Rita Repulsa from the original series for Once and Always.
Yeah, they did. I don't know why they couldn't get her face on screen though. Like they showed like her original body, but it was like a pre-recorded.
She's still with us, I don't think.
Did she pass?
Let me check.
The original actress? I mean, I would imagine.
Yeah, because they gave tribute to JDF and the actress that played Trini, but
I think she.
But they didn't pay tribute to Rita Repulsa's actress.
Oh yeah, she died in like 2006. Machiko Soga.
Mm-hmm.
Machiko Soga, and she's still alive.
No, she died in 2006. Oh
wow.
Mm.
Dang.
The original Japanese actress. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh,
and then
Japanese.
There's a Carla Perez who is currently playing her.
Carla Perez.
Actually, no, she's from the PI.
That might have been maybe Mighty Morphin as well as Zeo.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because after Mighty Morphin, they still kept Zed and Rita on the show, even though they weren't like the main villains.
Yeah, Rita stayed through like
Barbara
every
Goodson,
iteration of them, wasn't it?
Barbara Goodson gives her the American voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Robert Goodson?
No, Barbara Goodson.
Oh, Barbara. Oh, okay. I was about to say Robert. Robert.
We have a fact checker, Ben. His name is Danny.
Yeah.
I'm the backup checker at this point. Well, no, Jeff's the backup. I'm the backup.
I literally have Google like right over here.
Yeah,
I've got my computer right in front of me too.
And Danny's like 10 steps ahead of us anyway. So
exactly.
He
knows the answer before we know the question. So
I'm telling you, man, he's a mutant.
Exactly. What did you guys think of Trini's daughter Ming?
I'm pretty sure somebody hates her.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure somebody got annoyed by her, and I think somebody hates her somewhere in America.
Yeah, I
know. You talking about you?
I enjoyed it.
Oh no!
It gave us it gave a good reason why the original Yellow Ranger wasn't there. It explained it. Like, granted, I've never remembered Power Rangers being as violent.
Yeah.
As when Rita like smoked her, like Rita literally disintegrated.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Power Rangers have had like people die on the show.
They have, but not like that.
Rita
so for me, that was like
pointed that shit and just sent her off
to oblivion.
Oh my god! I was like,
that's pretty dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the suit that the robot that Rita becomes. If you go back and watch some of the original Power Rangers, that suit is in the background of her lab.
Shut up.
Yeah, it was a Easter egg in one of the other seasons.
Oh wow! I'll have to go back and watch. Wow, that's like laid in like detail for sure. Oh man, but no, I mean, I liked Ming, and she was a good choice, and for her daughter, and definitely like a good representation for like going through grief and just anger and just everything, and also like that
she experienced it all, man.
Yeah, she went through it all for sure, and I like that they had Zach like be her guardian. I thought that was a good choice.
And he left his job as a senator.
Yeah, he did. I was cracking jokes the entire time. I was like, "What if somebody seen him at the mall?" He was like, "What is this cradle robbing ass?"
As the father of a half Asian kid, that happens more often than you think.
Yeah,
it's really like even when we come in through the gate on base, it's kind of like I get a weird look because I have this Asian kid or teenager, and I'm just like, guys, that's my daughter. I'm like don't why?
Yeah, please, yeah, wow, man, that's on base status.
Mm-hmm.
The one place you wouldn't expect that type of crazy shit.
Oh no, that's where you get it the most, man. It's ridiculous.
Wow, that is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my whole reaction to the entire movie was a little bit hilarious, but I definitely poked fun at Zach a little bit, just like Father of the Year.
Hey Deontay, can you get that bot out of our chat?
Is that we got a bot alert?
Yeah.
Oh, he came from Twitch.
Bot.
Somebody's trying to sell us viewers.
Oh God.
Oh man, if you would have sold us some crack, maybe we entertain you. But if you, sir,
I'm sorry.
And Danny and Ben are going to war.
I expect nothing less from those two. If we don't entertain, then those two will entertain in chat.
That's for sure.
Oh Lord. No, he's not a bot. He was just saying beep, beep, boop. Oh my gosh. Lord. What did you guys think of what do you guys think of the Megazord? Like how they did that?
It's just as cheesy and just as felt like a human in a cardboard box suit as it ever did, and it was amazing.
Yeah. they were all
but I actually thought it looks like it looks more fluid, like when moving.
That it did look less robotic and
more clanky. Yeah, for sure. Because didn't with the older series, older series, didn't they have someone dress up in the Megazord and just fight the monsters?
They did, yes. That's literally how they did it. It was a guy in a just like the old
Godzilla's
and
King
Kongs and all that fun stuff.
Man,
yeah. Those people are celebrated heroes in Japan, and it's freaking awesome.
Oh, for sure. Hot as hell gotta be in there. But no, I
got a shrine to Godzilla.
They do. It's really cool.
Nice. But no, I liked the Megazord fight for sure. Felt fluid, it felt good, it felt bad for sure.
Even when the transitions from when they went to Earth to the moon, how the Zords transitioned to there, it was very fluent. And back in the 90s, you never got that fluidity from there to there or anything like that. So it was really cool that they spent a little extra money, but not enough to make it CGI and ridiculous.
Yeah, that lizard was looking a little crazy with the CGI though. But
when the lizard did grow, that's where they they blew the whole budget on the giant lizard.
Right.
Or when they killed Trinity.
Lizard. One of the funniest things I just laughed at, did he really just say that? Is when Billy was in the Megazord and said, "All right, Lizard, come get these hands."
Yeah.
He did say that.
I can't believe. I was like, did he really just say that? Oh my god!
Say that. I was like, yo, Billy is out of pocket.
Oh my gosh!
Billy
But
was a
he
riot
was
the
a
whole
writer and
movie.
producer on some of it too. So
David Yost.
yeah,
Nice. And can we just say that he hasn't done anything with Power Rangers in what, the last 25 plus years?
other than tour the comic scene, no.
Right.
He was the most out of pocket character in the entire movie.
Well, he had a hard time at the beginning of it,
right?
Everything considered, and so for him, like with him finally, you know, what's the words I'm looking for here?
Being okay with who he is.
Yes, has really put him back out there and back on the scene again, which I'm really happy for him.
Same.
And it's good to see him out there celebrating what was probably one of the, despite the terrible past and how he was kind of treated back then, to see him out there killing it now, doing the same thing.
Right.
Is what I'm, yeah.
He has seen from like videos and interviews from like his old castmates, like from Amy Jo to like Walter Reed, like they have nothing but love for him. Like I can imagine any like of them like treated him like poorly, like at least not the cast for sure.
Yeah, he definitely got his shine back in this movie because
he did. He really it felt like the shell of what he was gone, and he really stepped up and really took the charge on this to lead this fight. And
absolutely,
that was really cool to see.
I'm also glad that it was him and Walter E. Jones who like spearheaded basically the special too. Like
the two that you really didn't see doing that when we were children. Like those two.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, Danny.
That is a fact.
Definitely. And even when you would watch the old show and like you'd see them together, you'd see they would have like a good fun, like a commendable relationship for sure.
I just want to put this out here. Like, this is episode 4. We're in a room full of 4 hosts, and all of us have been proclaimed heterosexual men, right?
Yes. As far as I know, you guys, yes.
We can admit though.
Wait a minute, Jeff haven't said anything.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Back into this conversation.
Yeah, I just watched my wife walk by and my kid stepped through the room to grab the cat.
He had to say nothing. He was like, "Hey, you know."
I just wanted to know because we can all confirm that David Yost
questionable.
Come on, David had to make it known that he was sexy. Do you see all those emotions?
Yep, he had those sleeves got any tighter on his arms.
Sleeves got tighter, no glasses. He just he showed
broke out the contacts.
I don't know how old he is.
Good on him, man. He's like in his 50s.
He does not look like he's in his 50s.
Yeah, he was staring at that camera with his blue eyes glistening. I was like,
so did y'all notice at the end when they were doing the flashback sequence, it was almost like his eyes were like this ice blue color, like behind the glasses. Like, I'm like, man, they put a little extra CGI in there to give him a little extra sparkle. He's like, oh, if I'm gonna carry this, I'm getting some baby blues.
For sure.
He did carry it.
I was like, man, somebody call their mom and make sure that they're at home right now because this dude is going to walk off with your parent.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
I don't know about their mama.
Wife. Some people.
Daddies.
Huh?
Also, a little bit of a shout out to both Aisha Campbell and Adam, Karen Ashley and Johnny Young Bosch, who are Adam and Aisha, who both love this franchise. And Johnny's been coming back multiple times, and even though we didn't get to see him fight, it's always good to see him for sure.
Yeah, they had like this little. They pretty much went like the multiverse of Power Rangers, and Rita Repulsa was capturing all the different generations of them and trying to steal power from them. So you can see like the toys.
No, that was really cool. I actually really liked that.
Yeah, the different like
the concept I really loved because they were actually proactively going out there and they were showing you all these different generations of not just U.S. Power Rangers, but there were some Japanese ones in there as well that haven't came to the States yet.
Nice. Yeah. That's awesome. And also, if they mentioned really slyly, but when Aisha and Adam tell like Billy and Zach, that the tech that they gave him, like helping them with the Trubian armies, that's a little bit of a Easter egg for for Power Rangers SPD, because that's like the main like evil force that they fight, as well as like the uniform, the logo that they had, SPA. That's like how they stylize SPD.
And I like it too because Billy invented all that tech.
So Billy,
like he's a super genius, and then like the Power Rangers lab is basically his basement.
Basically, yes. Yeah, Billy helped create SPD. He probably helped create a bunch of stuff for the Power Rangers for sure.
I'll pick Billy over Jason to be the leader any day, man.
It was cool kind of seeing him step up into that role.
Absolutely.
I really liked it.
Right.
I don't know who made that joke about it, but when him and Zach were standing together, they looked like two proud parents of
they did. Yeah.
Concerned parents.
Oh my gosh.
No, they really did. And you could tell, like, and it was cool too, but like I don't know if it was intended to be that way or not, but like when they were like sitting there arguing like a married couple over like, well, you tell her, guys, like we have to tell her the truth.
And then she
just walks tell her that Rita Repulsa killed her mom. And of course, the perfect timing of her walking in, like, Rita Repulsa killed my mom.
Did she storm us off?
Man,
I'm waiting for somebody to just go in on that joke. I needed to hear.
Wait for the memes are coming, dude.
Oh, for sure, definitely.
They are missing out on some golden opportunities.
I mean, after this, I can imagine them not doing like more specials of like other Rangers from like other series.
Has anybody seen the numbers it's put up yet since it came out? I haven't really looked at it.
I think it's done really good. I think it's probably top 10 on list on Netflix. Okay. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't even looked to see what it's pulling.
Yeah, they did such a crazy job of promoting it, though. I hardly saw anything about it until I read like news articles that I had to go digging for. Well, Netflix themselves didn't promote it much, but the Power Ranger like Facebook pages and all that, that's where I found out about the movie.
Right. Let me see if I can find.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Out through Deontay, so.
Yeah, and I was like, "Yo, Netflix gave us one trailer and never talked about this movie again."
No, that's why I was like, I wonder what kind of numbers it actually did, considering it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't really heavy promote like it normally does when they have something like this coming, because I didn't remember seeing it on like regular TV that it was coming either.
Yeah, and then when you log into Netflix, it's not even like the front page.
It was when the day it dropped, it was on the front.
Yeah, for mine, it's still not popping up.
When I got it. It's number 9 in top 10 movies.
Okay.
Damn.
Very nice. And when I go, and I know this, when I go into like the search bar for Netflix, it's like the first thing that pops up there.
Yeah, mine ain't doing that, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Well, mine also be like for me, since I watch Power Rangers on Netflix.
Yeah, that's like you look at Cameron's search engine on his Netflix, and it's just like Power Rangers.
Well, remember, it's got a lot of other shit too, like Demon Slayer, One Piece, Originals, Flash, Arrow.
Only Power Rangers.
Well,
but the top 5 on his are Power Rangers.
Well, that's if Netflix kept all the Power Ranger stuff. No, for some reason, like Netflix got rid of like most of their Power Ranger stuff years ago.
Yeah.
Now I don't know where
they're like the original Power Rangers are back on Netflix, and then the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are back on Netflix.
Right. That's the only thing that's on there. Just everything else after. I just don't know where to go to watch them and then watch the rest of them.
Probably catch it on YouTube, to be honest. Or Voodoo, something like that.
Yeah, Hulu has a good reputation.
I don't know if Hulu has it. I haven't seen nothing on Hulu with Power Rangers. But there's one way to see.
They might not, but they're really good on staying up on top of anime, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
There's no Power Rangers on Hulu.
I type in Power Rangers Zeo, and only options it gives me is like have to pay for like Amazon Prime or Apple TV or Google Play.
Although they got that fucking horrible Dragon Ball Z movie on Hulu.
No.
Yeah.
No. Ban
Yeah.
that shit. Ban
Nice.
that shit.
Horrible. Which one?
Nice.
There's only one, and it's horrible. Like the live action Dragon Ball
Evolution.
Z.
Ah!
Evolution.
God, man.
How do you not remember that?
They got the homies Brandon and Gregory playing Goku and Vegeta.
And they have Emmy Rossum from Shameless as Bulma.
God bless America.
I know.
God, like the last thing we ever needed was that movie.
Just when you try to scrub it from your memories.
Hey, no,
popping back
Deontay deserves that shit for bringing up that other sin, that other atrocity that he brought up earlier. We don't speak of it. We treat that shit like Lord Voldemort, and we don't speak of it.
Hey, what are you talking about, Jeff? Even I don't know what you're talking about.
The demonic.
He knows what he did.
What's the letter?
It starts
He knows
with
what he did.
Mystery Machine Member.
Nope, don't.
What?
Mystery. Oh.
A certain lover of Shaggy from some people's.
Okay, never mind. I know.
Oh.
Now we do not speak of Miss Mayling as in
exactly.
we want to murder her.
Mm-hmm.
Joking. I'm sorry.
God dang it! It was a point in time back then when that name was sacred, where you can go and just. I'm just saying. Look, you can
don't say the
Google
name.
some sexy
Don't
pics
say it.
You know who?
There you go.
And it'd be like amazing, but now it's taboo.
Well, that's why I
God
avoid that
dang it.
much. Everything else, Scooby Doo.
Even AD agrees with us. This is a very cursed subject.
It really is. Like,
I've never, in all my time producing on the backside of this show, I've never tried to rush a topic the way I had that night. And I was like,
I don't blame you. you.
Like, come on, guys. No more than 5 minutes. Don't waste our fucking time on this trash.
I tried to watch a little bit of it, and I was like, no.
Dude,
no.
Cameron, you're better man than me. I didn't even try it. I told it straight up from the beginning.
I mean,
I watched 3 episodes, and I
took one for the team.
Gotham Knights.
The whole season.
Gotham Knights show is better than that.
You're gonna need an exorcism, Deontay.
Man,
had to wash his
watching
eyes
the
out.
whole season.
Mm-hmm. I had to use like olive oil and put a cross on my forehead, like mamas used to do. It's like, man,
hold the crucifix up.
Unspeakable things unspeakable shows and movies that should not be watched ever again. Dragon Ball Evolution.
But for real though,
fantastic.
We got to get the fellas over at Comically Inclined to do a show. The top 5 worst.
Yes.
I don't know if they've done one yet, but
they might have.
Well, we might have to maybe if they haven't, maybe see if they can and have one of us like be on there too.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. We'll just do a drive-through on their show one Wednesday.
For sure. But no, Dragon Ball Evolution, Fantastic Four from 2015, just like, and She Who Shall Not Be Named, all garbage.
Danny's like, I'll add it to the list. I swear. Between the 2 shows, I think we just have this growing list of stuff we need to get to eventually.
That's all.
And that's okay because we never ran out of content that way.
This is also true. I mean, I literally just started like trying to start the ever crowing thing that is The Walking Dead. Just all of it.
Oh, dude, good luck, man. There's going to be some seasons in there and some episodes in there where you're like, oh my God, I can't do it. And then you're going to skip it.
I've watched it.
But then you're going to skip it and realize that you need to go back and rewatch it because there's something in character development that happened that it's
a good thing that I have watched most of it. I'm just want to rewatch what I have and finish the season as the series as well as catch up on Fear and watch Worlds Beyond.
Fear is good.
Fear is good.
Fear the Walking Dead was good. I did enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. It's still got one more season and then it's done.
Yep.
So for bringing it back to Power Rangers real quick, it's as far as your score goes, what would you give it, Jeff?
I'm gonna give it a 9 and an A- for the nostalgic that it gave me. It is losing points because it put a tear in my eye.
I think that would
I thought that would have bumped it up.
No. Put a tear in my eye, I deduct the point.
Yeah, that's true. I
Because
definitely
the
hold it.
ending, it hit me, and I was just like, man. Because I remember rushing home from school and hoping that I would catch the Power Rangers. Because I was
Right.
on the bus with a bunch of badass kids, and my bus driver was always pulling over. And I was always yelling at her. I'm like, lady, get me home so I can watch Power Rangers. Come on now. Stop fucking around with these idiots. Get me home. And when you're almost the last kid off the bus, you spend over an hour on it.
Right. You gotta go through all the city, man.
You want
Who
to
was
take
your
the steering
favorite?
wheel and drive yourself?
Who was your favorite like colored ranger? Like red, blue, black. Who was your favorite ranger, Jeff?
Oh man, for me, whatever JDF was doing, man, to me
White.
that dude like epitomized
Same.
the Power Rangers. So the
Same.
green and white, that's the two I remember him being. So that's kind of where my love, revolves around is that dude being a Power Ranger.
White
Right.
Ranger getting that tramp stamp.
I know I want to get a Power Rangers like I think the coin tattoo. I deciding whether I want to do the dragon coin or the white tiger like symbol.
Man, go ahead and get that saber-tooth tiger. It'd be all right.
Man.
For me, I would give it a solid 8 and an A-. I'm with A- on Jeff because brought back the nostalgia. It was actually a really good story about just grief and letting go and
that's what it needed too. It needed that.
Right. Absolutely needed that. Not just for the character, like not just for Toy Thing for Trini, but for definitely JDF for sure, and just bringing back just like all these characters we love for sure.
And that we didn't really know we loved. Like the Blue Ranger, who would have thought? Like the Blue Ranger would carry him, and the Black Ranger would carry a fucking movie. I mean, I did, but
they were true.
Like
they were underrated back then, but
they were. Looking back on it now, they were severely underrated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm actually really proud of David, man. Even though he showed up and got his sexy on and played Michael Bolton in the background,
those medium polo shirts he was rocking, man.
You about to bust out them bad boys.
Yes, sir.
Like, go ahead, Cougar Daddy. Let's
Y'all
go.
good, man?
Deontay has some underlying feelings that he would like to get off his chest tonight.
Hey, man.
It's in the announcement. Stay tuned.
I hope I can be as handsome as he is someday.
The way Deontay going off about him and his looks,
staring in the
camera in the background. Yes, sir.
David
Joseph,
like,
you're still out there like it was going out of style.
Yeah.
David Joseph,
Zilla better look out. David Yost coming for Blue Steel.
About to say, yeah, David, if you're ever hearing this, Deontay's here.
You know what I'm saying? Shine those light blue eyes at me and just tell me to do whatever you.
Hey, save something for the announcements, buddy. If you're coming out, let's save it for the announcements.
Pause, bro.
Man, if it ain't gonna be me, it's gonna be my daddy.
What?
All right, Will, how'd you feel about the movie? What's your grade?
I didn't get to watch it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Fucking hell. Deontay, we know how you feel about the movie, but how would you grade it?
Oh, because of David, definitely A-.
And with that, fellas,
B+ without him. B+ without him, because.
You want to tell me, bro?
Will, you're learning. Cameron had to leave.
I'm learning.
Dang, Cameron, that's a little sus, bro. Where you going, bro? Where you going, bro? You going?
I need help.
Cameron's gonna go make sure you ain't hiding in his closet.
Like, man, I'm fresh out of prison, man. I can't.
Wait,
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
All right, Deontay, what you got, man? For real.
I'm trying, man.
We really need to get an editor to edit this shit.
What is that? No, keep it in. Keep all of it.
There
he is. He's back.
Well, when you guys came back on, I couldn't hear a word of what you said, so I had to just back out and go back in.
Oh,
hey, check
no,
your
I can
closet
take the
before
heat.
you go to sleep, bro.
And underneath your bed. because the boogeyman just got out
No,
of jail.
you want to check your closet and under your bed for Deontay, man.
You wake up in the morning with braids in your hair and wonder how the hell they got there.
Hey, you know Cameron's got the hair for it too.
Oh God,
Let's
you
not
have no
talk
idea.
about checking for Deontay in places. Man.
No,
That's
seriously.
gonna become the running joke for real.
Oh God, no! My friends have,
Boogeyman.
like, they want me to grow out my hair and like my beard even longer if it can, and just get it like braided like a Viking
Dude, you
warrior
should,
or
man.
something. No, I don't think I could pull it off. Besides, I like my hair short. I like it maintained, not like going crazy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
True that.
Yeah, but if Deontay braids it for you, it's not all crazy, man. It's maintained.
He might have to braid it backwards for you.
Oh,
Wake up in the morning and smell like coconut oil and wonder how I got there. It's
coconut oil.
Coconut oil.
Did you give your ratings yet, or can we move on?
Yeah, we can move on.
Yeah, I gave it like an 8.5 and like an
Good. we ready to go then?
Yeah, that's it for that topic.
We finding out a lot about Deontay.
The prison does it to you, man. I don't know what.
Beetleborg was not better than Power Rangers, Ben. Come on.
I love Beetleborg.
Oh, I loved me some Beetleborgs when I could catch it on, but it definitely wasn't better.
I never watched Beetleborgs. I remember it like that was on when I was growing up.
Check it out, man. It was actually, I enjoyed the way it morphed a lot more than I did the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
But it was still Power Rangers were the superior.
Oh, for sure. I remember something was on like maybe this last month or something that made me or like other people think like it's just Beetleborgs. It's just like modern day Beetleborgs. I can't remember what it was, but yeah.
All right, let's get to the hot topic.
This is the way.
Okay.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mandalorian season 3.
Apparently, this is the way.
Oh my gosh.
And Will's still not caught up on y'all.
How caught up are you now, Will? Or
because we about
where you at with it, Will?
Season 1.
You haven't even watched season 2?
So I literally spent. Y'all know I was in the middle of the Clone Wars, of course, because I'm watching it in order.
Help your brother, Deontay.
And I paused for the cause, and I watched The Mandalorian, season 1, 2, and the rest of 3 this whole week. I literally finished Mandalorian last night.
Wait a minute, have you never watched The Mandalorian before this week?
No, I had.
Oh,
but I wanted to be up on shit, man. I do my homework.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm a homework guy,
man.
Season 1.
I am a homework guy. I do my homework.
Why are you sweating us, man?
I'm sweating you because you haven't watched anything past season 1.
Why are you sweating me, man?
And I have a 9 to 5. Okay.
There you go.
Ooh.
But yeah, so
And a family. So.
Well, okay, that's.
And I still have to watch
perfect
WWE. Okay.
Right.
Perfect. Yeah.
But no, so I got caught up with it. I loved it. I mean, the first half of season 3 was a little suspicious. Like I didn't really like. It felt like it was about to take a drastic turn.
Yeah.
I mean, it still maintained peak interest because I'm kind of like I said, I'm literally in the process of watching the Star Wars franchise in order, including the animated series. So, I mean, if I had to jump ahead a little bit to get to the Mandalorian, but that's fine.
Which is okay.
I really enjoyed it though. I'm not gonna bullshit nobody. From beginning to end, it kept me entertained. There was maybe 1 or 2 episodes there in the middle where I was just kind of like, I could really have done without this, but then when you got to that finale, and god damn, it was so good.
I know
It was so good.
It was. I'm watching it again probably tonight just because.
And I'm in the middle of season 1 of the Clone Wars, so that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Real quick, Jeff. What episode are you on in Clone Wars?
It's a good question. Let me tell you. Episode 13.
Episode not bad.
Nice.
I'm on episode 0.
And there's 22 episodes a season, and there's 7 seasons. And every episode seems to run 22 to 40 minutes, it seems. It's ridiculous. Like, come on, Dave Fillion. Pick a time and stick with it.
Hey, granted, it is like within like the Clone Wars, but it's just a lot. But okay, I know which episode you're talking about. That's a good one for sure.
the whole thing
Gibbons.
is, this is not my first time watching the Clone Wars, but I did watch it many moons ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I'm in the process of watching it again to stay within the order of you're
course,
supposed to watch everything in.
right? But yeah, no, Mandalorian was really this. I mean, it's epic as ever. There's a little bit of a little bit of a jump start to it for sure, and needs a little help. But I didn't, for the most part, I didn't see like a real issue with it. I loved it all for sure. Just like, I think probably some of my favorite episodes from the season were definitely from the back half, especially with like episode 6, where we get like where we get Jack Black and Lizzo in one episode, and Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Christopher Lloyd, man.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, spoiler D. Jack Black, Lizzo, and Christopher Lloyd are all in one episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is happening?
And it was a fun episode. I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting it to be
a mom for Grogu.
Oh my gosh!
Like,
and that was
such a fun episode.
And that was the same week that Super Mario Brothers was coming out too.
Yep.
So not only does he get Bowser that week, but also a Star Wars character. What the fuck?
He gets a thick chocolate wife too in this show too. So
I mean, who wouldn't?
He was an engineer for the Empire before the Empire fell.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But yeah, when I was watching that episode, I thought it made me. I felt like I was watching that episode of the Clone Wars. To be honest, the only difference is it's the Mandalorians are trying to solve the problem instead of the Jedi, and we're just going around and seeing what the problem is, and just bam. And it definitely felt more real when Christopher Lloyd just name dropped Count Dooku as a visionary. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. They threw a lot of treats in there. Like I know they grabbed some Rebels characters, like the big purple guy. I can't.
Garazab.
Yeah, they threw some treats in here.
Dude, I was not.
They closed it out phenomenally. Like, they gave you everything that it's like they were listening to everybody bitch and moan, and they were kind of like, all right, let's bring it home strong.
And then fuck them. But no, when I first saw Zeb, I literally thought, is that a Lasat? Like, that's got to be another Lasat. But no, it was straight up Zeb with the same voice actor, Stephen Blum. Yeah. And oh my gosh, now they have to get him at Ahsoka. They've got everyone from Rebels in Ahsoka. So, and we know they can do Zeb. So let's just get him in there.
Yeah, that Dark Trooper suit made in the best armor. Yeah,
and it seemed like it was a lot stronger and a lot healthier than like the regular Mandalorian armor. So
yeah, according to Gibbons,
it still goes. It opens more questions than answers. Is the armor the one that betrayed them? Who betrayed and gave them the Beskar?
And we still haven't solved that.
I kind of think that the armorer might be like a little bit sus and like might for some reason.
And that's what I was thinking too. For when you go back to the first season when the Mandalorians got executed, and she was just sitting there, and then she took out that little troop of stormtroopers, and then she's just sitting there. Like, what happened after that?
Right?
But then it goes into like season 2, and you never get those answers.
And who better to like be able to like.
So did Moff Gideon show up at that time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people suspect Armor to be the other spy because they named the episode Spy, so everybody just assumed like it would be at least
more than one.
Yeah.
Right. Besides
Eliza Kane,
Eliza Kane, the creepy little fucker who just eats yellow cookies.
Yeah, man.
Though she is a great actress, but yeah, no, I'm definitely keeping an eye out for the armor, and we also find out like why he wanted Grogu in the first place to basically.
He needed the blood of a Jedi.
Yeah, he wanted to make himself a Force wielder, which it's like
because he had everything he needed to make a perfect clone of himself, but the Force.
Right.
And conspiracy theorists are probably going wild. Like he's probably got a spare body somewhere.
About to say,
he's probably.
I'm either thinking, the armor, the Beskar armor he wore, somehow, in some way, kept him from burning alive, or he's got a spare body somewhere.
Toby's with Krista.
Yeah, I'm expecting a spare body at the very least because So what I've been told is that why he's so strong in that armor is because he used Darth Vader schematics in the armor. So
I mean, you did see some hints there to Vader. So
Dude, but these guys are serious about bringing the Empire back, and this is just like,
yeah, and dude, to me, that's kind of like what kind of was like cementing it for me there toward the end. Is like these dudes are like no kidding, all about it. Like even the ones who have been purified or whatever were kind of like, no, the Empire is still strong. We're doing this for the Empire.
Right.
No, General Thrawn is going to be phenomenal once he drops. I think we get him in Ahsoka, whatever.
Ahsoka, yeah.
Ahsoka, thank you.
yeah. For what I've been told, he is like 10 times worse as Moff Gideon.
There's Grand Admiral Thrawn. He's been a fan favorite villain from even before. Like he was in like the Legends books, which I never read, and they even have new books.
Rob when we need him, because I know Rob's like very deep in the history of all this. He reads the books and
right, and he's
like a no shit like Star Wars expert too.
Yeah, that's our Legends guy.
And Thrawn was in Rebels as well, and the person they have playing him in Ahsoka, Lars Kelson, great actor. He voiced him in Rebels too, so he's one of the few characters to play his character in live action and animation. So, and
Rosario. What about Rosario?
Well, Rosario never played her in animation.
I don't want to care.
Is she?
No.
It's Rosario. I don't need nothing else.
yeah, that's a baby.
No, Ashley Eckstein has been voicing Ahsoka since day one.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, Kimpachi just dropped a comment explaining the Dark Trooper armament a little
like Maul. Yeah, I thought his helmet looked a little bit like Maul, like Darth Maul for a second there. But yeah, and for some reason I thought they were, because they name dropped Thrawn in the previous episode, I thought we were gonna get like a little teaser of Thrawn at the end, like confronting or meeting with the Shadow Council, just to be like, Moff Gideon is gone, you will follow my lead or else, or something like that.
Yeah, they were using it to like, if whoever wields it is the leader of Mandalore type of deal, and apparently in the Legends books, Darksaber wasn't a thing for Mandalorians at all.
Right. The history goes like the Darksaber was created by a Mandalorian Jedi and has been a long, like, precious mythological piece for the Mandalorian, and it's just been the fact, and I hope it's not like gone. If they can get it fixed, like, get it fixed.
But is it really needed at this point? Because the only ones who believed in it were the Mandalorians from Mandalore. Those outside of there never knew of the Darksaber and believed its lore to begin with.
Yeah. I think it's pretty impressive. Like the pack that Din Djarin is a part of, they used to follow Darth Maul, and then like Bo-Katan's little group, they were against it.
They never knew of each other.
Yeah.
I think the Children of the Watch, they kind of were a splintered group from Death Watch, like forever ago, from during the Clone Wars, which Darth Maul took over after defeating and killing Paz Vizsla in combat, and then took the Darksaber. So, and after the Clone Wars, after the Siege of Mandalore, the Death Watch kind of splintered and broke apart, including Children of the Watch, and like took their own rules and way of following Mandalore myth, which is this is the way. I could be wrong, but still, they're definitely, because Bo-Katan's definitely Mandalorian 100%, but these guys practice the way of like old Mandalore. So yeah.
Ben was saying something about kyber crystals. If you guys are familiar with,
I thought kyber crystals were what were used to purify the Darksabers.
No, kyber crystals are used to power lightsabers. They're the power source for lightsabers, including the Darksaber. Bo-Katan does not need the Darksaber to lead, because she's a great leader just in general, and also I love Katie Sackhoff this season. She's phenomenal,
dude. that goes way back, man. We're talking. She goes way back to the '90s for me. So.
Oh yeah, the Battlestar Galactica,
Yep.
and just Riddick, and just
all her guest appearances in Big Bang Theory.
Oh god,
as herself.
Yes. The one I remember most is like the dream sequence Howard has, like in the bathtub. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yep.
You're never gonna get Katie Sackhoff.
If I could ship anybody to be Grogu's adoptive mom, it would be Bo-Katan.
Yeah. Honestly,
I don't know, man. Go back to that little village, to the Krill farmer.
Like 2 years
That's
ago.
like the love story we all wanted and never knew we didn't want it.
Right. But honestly, yeah, I felt like Bo-Katan was actually being kind of like a mother figure to Grogu a little bit, even if nothing was happening with like her and Din, which I'm alright.
But how cool was it when young Luke Skywalker showed up though?
At the end, oh man!
But see, what irritates me is like you get Luke Skywalker coming and finding the child, and then to the very next episode where he's back with Din Djarin, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, we don't get no training sequences with Luke. We don't get none of that shit. Come on.
Well, that's when you tell people, even if they don't want to, they need to watch the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, they kind of teased a little bit of the training sessions he's had with Luke Skywalker, which is pretty cute because I know the one scene with the Praetorian guards chasing him in that room by himself.
Yeah, that was
the Praetorian guards. That was
those
epic.
Praetorian guards would not.
When those dudes showed up, I was like,
oh my gosh! I was like, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure somebody.
I was like a little kid all of a sudden, like, oh.
And also give respect out to Paz Vizsla. It's like fighting off those Praetorian guards,
like everything and everybody, like the dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the fact that he took out all those like those troopers wearing Beskar armor and then just tried to
went
fight
hard, man. He's like, man, everybody's coming with me.
I know, and he
dude,
John
Favreau will kick you out of chat for saying such stuff.
Oh wow, well, that's kind of fucked up, man. I know you don't care, but still, and he was voiced by John Favreau from like the first season. So yeah.
Yeah,
Did you see the guest appearances from Fillion?
Kennedy.
Mm-hmm. From what?
From Fillion.
Oh, right.
Guest appearance at the bar at the end.
Yes, Dave Filoni. Yeah, he and Deborah Chow were at the bar again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, for anyone.
And is that not the same Jedi fighter from all the movies too?
It could be
like the older guy,
like I don't know, like a TIE fighter.
Yeah, the one that saves them on the ice planet.
You mean in season 2?
No, it's season 3 too. Like when he shows up, he's like, "Hey, if y'all ever need help," and that he was talking to the one TIE fighter.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Damn it, Ben.
Come on, Ben.
Dark Soul, you Jesus.
Him and Kenpachi, man.
Apparently, also for anyone who doesn't know watching this, Jon Favreau, who is basically a Star Wars god right now,
he's the understudy to
George Lucas.
Like George Lucas has literally been grooming this guy since the Clone Wars.
Good, but no, anyone who doesn't know, it's not only did he voice Paz Vizsla in Mandalorian, he was the voice for Pre Vizsla, the leader of Death Watch during the Clone Wars. So he's played 2 different Mandalorian characters, and they're both gone now.
He spoiled himself rotten, didn't he?
You had a chance to voice the Star Wars character, be it a Mandalorian. I would jump at that chance.
Dude, I wouldn't even.
He gave himself an honorable death.
Oh my god!
He was like, he went out fighting 3 Praetorian guards, and those things got a rap sheet behind them.
Oh man,
dude, Nick Nolte played Quill.
Quill, yeah, he was Quill.
Yeah.
Oh, also that was another thing I liked about episode 6, the fact that we saw Ugnaughts and just seeing Djarin call back to how he would speak to Quill. Exactly, I like direct and not insulting, and also I spoke. It just made me miss him because man, he was such a good character.
The greatest Grogu dad in the game.
Man,
He's the greatest dad. Period.
For sure. I think episode 6.
No, it wasn't.
I think chapter 22. I think that's my favorite episode this season, for sure.
Which one is the
Guns for Hire? The one with all the guest appearances.
Oh yeah,
like
that was the
when they
7.
did like when they did like like they rescued the city from the pirates basically.
Yeah, that was 7.
Yeah.
No, that's the one where they rescued
Chapter
the droid,
22.
the from the droids, right?
Guns for Hire is when they meet Jack Black and Lizzo. Pirates is the one before.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I try to
Yeah.
keep a straight head on about all the shit.
Yeah,
much.
when they flew into that airspace and they were getting ready to like do a drop from the plane, I was like, "Yo, this is about to get real."
Oh, and it did.
It
And real
did.
quick, like
Okay, 5 and 6 now. You all are getting me like tied up now. What would you say your favorite episodes are like from this season? If you can pick just one or two.
Dude, I don't know.
I was
I
saying
didn't really like the way it opened up.
Oh.
So, like that first episode, like all of a sudden he's back with Din. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what am I missing here? But then again, it was kind of like probably the way it closed, like that last
The finale.
episode. Yeah, the finale for me would probably be the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I was sad and happy all at the same time. Sad it was ending, but happy the way, like you see him at the end, and he's force floating a frog.
Yeah,
You know, and there's Din just sitting up there, freaking
doing
feet propped up, doing his dad thing.
I was glad to see that. I was hoping for a little bit more of like a teaser, like what's to come next. But I am glad that they had that. Like,
I'm glad they didn't tease it, to be honest, because I mean, we kind of know we're going to get a season 4, and then we're going to get a movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's gonna spend the rest of his career just hunting down like Imperial remnants, so that could make for good content.
Ooh.
I think so too.
Seasons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we're guaranteed at least 4, and then a movie. That's all I've seen so far.
And hopefully a 5, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think we get a 5. I'm only seeing one more season and a movie from all the message boards, and I think that's what Dave Filoni has said already, is that you're getting a season 4 and a movie to close it.
Right, because the movie is supposed to be like a coalescive of like all the shows he's done.
Yes.
Boba Fett, Mando, Ahsoka.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Which
it'll be one movie to close out like 3 seasons, I think. So it's probably going to be like a 3.5 hour movie.
Yeah.
To close out like 4 TV
3.5 hours. Well, I have faith in Dave Filoni for sure.
But I wouldn't be mad about that either.
Mm-hmm.
Right? No, neither would I.
Danny is saying 6 seasons in a movie, and
I wouldn't be mad about that either.
It's true.
Danny's saying, I want to see Grogu build a Technodrome and hire Shredder in the Foot Clan.
All right. So that means we get at least 2 more big bads for Mando, and then
yeah.
And
I think we get crossover events between Ahsoka as well.
Yeah,
right. It would be epic if we saw like Din Djarin and Ahsoka in the show. Like, you guys seen the trailer for Ahsoka, right?
Yeah,
dude, yeah, like a million times. It's one of my favorites.
As much as I love Mandalorian, I think Ahsoka is just gonna be my all-time favorite show. It's just gonna blow me out of the water. It's just
I need the Stewart Bros to get on the same page.
They're never gonna get on the same page.
I know,
like,
but
it
makes for entertainment.
Absolutely, but no, Ahsoka Tano has been my favorite character, one of my favorite Star Wars characters from day one.
We know why.
Shut up! But whatever. But even still, I've loved the growth. I love seeing her continue from Clone Wars to Rebels to now, and I just can't wait to see. And I love that it's Rosario Dawson playing her because she loves this world. She loves the character. She's been wanting to play this character for years, and now she gets a chance.
Yeah, Star Wars been in their bag with casting, man. You can't.
They really have.
I have not seen a bad casting from them at all. Like
they make Marvel and DC look pathetic.
And what I like about them is they stick with the actors,
right?
Like they don't go out there and recast every time. Like, well, this character's busy right now. We'll just wait. That's cool.
And they use a lot of the same actors for multiple roles, like Silas Carson, Matthew Wood, and so on and so on.
They have their favorites they like to go to, and I appreciate that
for sure.
Because a lot of them in costume, they're not going to see their original face anyway. Because I mean, Pav was played by 2 different people. He was played by one person and then voiced by another.
Jesus,
Right.
Ben's asking me where does Ahsoka rank on my list of Jedi. Fuck.
She left the Jedi. Okay, she is no longer a Jedi.
I don't. She'll always be a Jedi, whether part of the Order or not. I don't care. If anything, probably number 2, right under Luke.
Number
Dang,
2.
you put her right there above Obi-Wan. Get
I
out
mean,
of
I
here.
love Obi-Wan, but still, like, yeah.
If you're your top 5 favorite.
And Yoda? And above Yoda? Come on.
And Mace Windu?
She's more human. Like, the fact that we see her flawed and just more human and just failing and trying to do better. That's what I love about her for sure. I mean, wow. Thank you, Ben. Let's see. I'm so glad I'm not on camera right now.
He'd be blushing.
No, because
He's looking at his poster of Ahsoka.
No, I've been eating for like the last hour, and also just like I look probably horrid. But top 5, I would say.
Kit Fisto, yeah, I did like him. I literally just watched the episode of Clone Wars he's in. Like his first appearance in Clone Wars.
Yes, he's
when he
good.
lost his Padawan.
Yeah. Oh man, that was tragic.
Against General Grievous.
Mm-hmm.
Which General Grievous deserves more credit for being such a hard ass.
Yeah,
Grievous was a badass for sure. They showed it in Clone Wars for sure. One of my favorite episodes from with him was when he fought the Gungan general, and like they actually caught him and captured him. Because but no,
he had some bad luck. That's it,
dude. Yeah,
definitely. Oh god,
he was never given anything to set him up for success. He was,
Hell no.
They were just like, General Grievous, you're an asshole, and frankly, we don't like you. We're
nice.
literally going to lead Jedi to your front door.
Let's see, top 5 Jedi. I'd say Luke with number 1, Ahsoka number 2, Obi-Wan with number 3, number 4 and 5. Number 4, Kanan Jarrus, and number 5, Rey Skywalker.
Really?
Yeah.
Putting Rey on the
Excuse me?
Now
Why
Will's
is it
alive
a
again.
the conversation
I beg your
Will?
pardon?
Oh, shut up.
It didn't take much to get him out, but the moment you mention Rey, Will's like, excuse me?
Exactly. I'm entitled to my own opinion. So, yeah.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
No, I just
I'm
returned.
surprised Rey is on that list.
At all.
I mean, yeah, I've gone on to say I like the new movies, and I like the characters.
What?
There's something you want to say, Will?
I think Will has spoken.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just okay.
But for real though, I'm shocked you mentioned Rey because you do come off as like a purist there, Cameron, and when it comes to the Star Wars world, and Rey just kind of seems like a offset of an offset.
Oh shit.
Well,
I was getting ready to do that too.
Well, I mean, I didn't grow up with Star Wars like from day one. I got into it late. I got into it with Clone Wars and the newer movies. Like I watched. Yes, I'm okay, Ben. Jesus.
I don't know, man. I think he hit his head.
I can't have an opinion here. People, come on.
I mean, no.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Yes.
Whether it's
And
sucks
then
or
we're
not.
entitled to also question your opinion.
Question your opinion.
Of course, but
This is the way.
this is the way. But no, I mean, I like the new movies.
Yes.
I liked Rey from the moment I saw her on the screen for sure, as well as like Finn and Poe and like all of them. So yeah, I mean, such a Mary Sue.
I don't know what that means.
I think it's just like a goody two shoes, or like a I don't know.
Maybe you fell in love with the actress that played Rey.
No.
Ridley
As fine as Daisy Ridley is, I do like the character of Rey.
Man.
I like the fact that I like the Jedi who are more like flawed, like because
Yeah, they're
Like-
more human.
right.
Yo, hey
because
Daisy, hold on.
Daisy
Shout
Ridley.
out to you. If you hear this, and you dabble in the chocolate, which we do know. Anyways, and you dabble in the
Oh
chocolate.
my god.
Hey,
All right, let's let Will shoot his shot. Come
Hey.
on, Will. Get it out, man.
you never know. You never know.
I mean, she almost gave Finn a chance, so it's,
You never know.
Finn's got a better chance with Poe Dameron.
I've seen so much like fan fiction on that at this point that I'm just kind of like,
it's ridiculous.
I'm like, why am I seeing this?
Because fans are
Man,
weird. I mean,
we
it's
all want
very
to
like
a force wielding mixed kid running around chopping up.
yes. I mean, there are some weirdly weird fanfics on like characters that should not be.
I kind of
like I don't even follow this on Reddit. Why is it showing up?
They may have had something, but then it just went all the way left. I didn't see the other chick coming, so I was confused about that. I'm like, hold on, what happened to Ray? Like, what?
But
where you? Like, I don't know, man.
But no, I like more of I like the Jedi characters who are more like flawed, like human, who aren't perfect, like kind of like what Luke said in The Last Jedi. Like they've been romanticized, like put on a very high pedestal. Like I definitely like prefer like Jedi who are willing to try and like give into like their feelings and emotions. Like not the anger part for sure, because let's be honest, Anakin is no.
Yeah. Anakin's the exception to the rule.
Yeah.
When that dude went dark,
especially when he slaughters,
he went dark.
Yeah, especially when he kills children.
I love Anakin
with no hesitation whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
He just murked.
I know. But
and
Hayden Christensen is supposed to come back for Ahsoka.
He is coming back. Yeah.
I think Galen Merritt is number 1 on my list. Just
wait, we going Sith Lords now too?
Oh, are we? Wait a minute. I don't know. I just hopped in here.
No, Ben asked. I think Ben and these guys asked me like what my top 5 Jedi were, and I just
Jedi.
That. But yeah, Hayden Christensen is supposed to come back, and
he is definitely confirmed as coming back. By the way,
and
he's pretty excited about coming back.
I would imagine so because he definitely killed it in Obi-Wan, and because it's the first time we'll be seeing like Ahsoka and Anakin live action together, so that'll be epic. And I really like who they have for Harrison Dulab, Sabine Wren, and it's just going to be really good.
I got a question for Ben and Danny. Do you guys happen to know, like, as far as like timeline goes, like, does it contradict Ahsoka's story? Contradict like the prequel and the other movies, or?
Right.
What do you mean contradict?
Because Anakin was her
Padawan.
Master.
Yeah, she was his Padawan. Yeah.
So I've heard the timeline was
that's a Rob question, unless Dan.
Well,
because Clone Wars was supposed to be non-canon at some point, but then Disney took over.
It's canon.
It's canon for sure. Yeah, no. Yeah. Episode 2.
So Clone Wars, when George Lucas dropped Clone Wars, he dropped it to fill in blanks within the universe.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of stuff that happened between 1 and 2, or if we're going in order, we'll go 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. There's a lot of history lost between that time frame, and that's why Clone Wars was made to fill in that huge gap.
Right. Yeah, because the Clone Wars take a number of like years. Like what is it? Like 2,
literally
3 years?
8 fucking seasons.
Right.
That's how many in 22 episodes a season.
Well, except for the last 2 seasons, but still.
Yeah.
Clone Wars is because the end of episode 2 is basically the beginning of Clone Wars, and then some time is by the movie, the Clone Wars. Time has passed where they're in the middle of the war, and then he gets his Padawan, and even before the war ends, she's not his Padawan anymore.
Yep.
So,
she leaves the Jedi Order, right?
Well, yeah.
Episode 3 timeline,
right? So by the time episode 3 happens, like she's no longer his Padawan. She's not even part of the Jedi Order, which
and that happened like all at one time too, from her not being a Padawan to her just flat out leaving the order, period.
Right. Yeah, Kimpachi says Disney just confirmed that the Clone Wars cartoon would be canon, whereas all the EU books would not. Did that check out with you guys, or
the EU?
I mean,
books,
I guess
you mean the Legends books.
Yeah. There's the Legend and the EU books.
Well, I know the Legends books are no longer canon. The EU, I'm not really sure. I only know. The only books I know about are like the newer ones that they've come up with like the last few years, like
Touche, Danny. Touche.
Touche.
When they made Anakin well,
Yeah.
I mean,
See, this is one of those where, like, if we're gonna our next Star Wars episode, we have to bring in Rob.
Yeah, Rob's got to pull up for sure.
Yeah, Rob's
Either
like
Rob or Ant.
well, we
Rob's
got
a
time until
genius.
August. Well, we got time
Yeah.
until August.
Yeah. Because May the 4th is next month, and they got a couple shows dropping and whatnot. But
May the 4th be with you.
Damn straight. May the 4th be with you.
and then like Star Wars birthday is like May 20th, May 25th, something like that.
And we just had the Star Wars celebration just like a few weeks ago, where not only they released the trailer for Ahsoka, but announced like more press for Skeleton Crew and the Acolytes.
Yeah. Because Obi-Wan Kenobi's TV series debuted on Star Wars birthday. I think it was May 25th last year.
Yeah,
and
it
they
did.
So
and the Bad Batch premiered on May the 4th too, on 2021, I believe.
That's a fact.
In which that's a great series too, the Bad Batch.
I still haven't seen that either. Well, I haven't finished it.
that you should watch after the Clone Wars, because season 7 that starts out with the Bad Batch.
I literally have a website that tells me every order that everything is in, including the upcoming shows.
Good.
And that's what I'm basing like my watching on.
Mm-hmm.
And it took me a while to find a good one too. Like there's a lot of them out there, but none of them wanted to include the animated series. And I'm like, I'm not just gonna watch the movies because it leaves so much out if you just watch the movies.
Right. There's so much lore and history in the animated shows that if they put
you're lost without them.
Right. If they put like an Easter egg or they mention something that is vital to the universe, that because you don't watch the show, the animated shows, then you're lost and an idiot.
Yeah. Since a lot of these characters are like brand spanking new. Like some of them belong to Dave Filoni, from what I've been told. Like,
Dave Filoni
they do.
created a lot of these characters. Like,
Ahsoka was created by Dave Filoni.
Ahsoka, most of the Rebels.
Yep.
Didn't he create Cad Bane too?
I think so.
Cad Bane, yep. And Thrawn is his too as well, ain't it?
No. Thrawn was created. Remember, he was part of the Legends book, so like long before
somebody else's character. Okay,
Timothy Zahn, I think. Like he wrote most of the books that Thrawn was in, so I think Timothy Zahn created him. I could be wrong.
True that.
Yeah, I never read the book, so
there's a lot of catching up to do with that.
I'm sticking to the cartoons and the movies. I'm not going to.
It's good. I mean, I've only read some of the newer books too. Like,
Dave Filoni is literally the heir to the Lucas Empire when it comes to Star Wars.
I think he was referring to Thrawn.
Oh yeah, Thrawn is the heir to the Empire.
That's a book. That was a book written by Timothy Zahn.
And that's also being dropped in. It was hinted toward in season 3 of The Mandalorian, which is what we're currently talking about. For those out there listening, and that will be listening later as we got off on our long ass tangent.
Star Wars.
True that. Yeah,
True.
I respect Din Djarin. That's my boy. I would say for like season 3 as a whole, I would probably give it like I'll give it an A- just because that first half. No, actually, I'm being way too nice. Let me just give it a solid B just because of the first half. I'll
respectable. Yeah. What do you give it, Cameron?
Give me a second. Sorry, finishing food. Jesus.
What you eating, man?
What you got for it, Jeff?
So I'm gonna go with the B+ because that last half of season 3 saved the first half of it. I mean, it gave us a lot of stuff to look forward to, and I really like the way it ended with Din adopting Grogu, so he could have the possibility of ever becoming a real Mandalorian, and then him flying off back to a fucking planet with Grief on it, Grief Karga. And, you see him on the little patch of land that he was promised. And to me, I'm like, that's how you wanted to see the season end. And that's kind of what they gave us. And, like, I'm always happy when they give us what we want at the end. And then that brief moment when he has that, when Grogu, they're in the cave and they have that moment with the what was it, the big sea monster deal.
This is
the Mythosaur.
Yeah, the Mythosaur. Yeah.
Mythosaur.
Mythosaur. Yeah.
Mythosaur. Yes.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to get on my case about it, but I'm just like, hey man, Bo and Den would make great babies, man. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna fight that either. I'm not gonna fight that.
How's that gonna work though? I mean,
I
he
mean,
doesn't take off
as
his
long
helmet.
as
He's been redeemed.
If he doesn't have, as long as he doesn't remove his helmet, then he's good.
Paper
I mean,
bag.
sure.
Paper bag.
I said remove his.
Yeah.
He can take everything else off, just not the helmet. That's what I'm saying.
It's like,
Now we're getting. Now we're gonna have people writing their own fan fiction. They're like, the guys over at SNN said he just puts a paper bag over his head. And...
Hey, that's
You know who it was written
though.
as
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
it's
know-
canon now.
for
It's
sure.
canon now.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There you go,
My-
buddy. Get that out there.
Very funny. Yes, I'm good.
That food sound good, man.
That's
Man, he going in.
like I said. I'm eating
You
for a
said
good
this
while,
chicken
so-
hit the spot.
Popeye's chicken is the shiznit.
Oh Lord, no.
Unless
no.
he's eating that dry ass biscuit.
Culver's. What you talking about?
Dude,
Culver's.
I must have ate like 3 of those new biscuits, man. Holy Jesus, man. It's like
No,
crack.
With
No,
no
I'm-
water.
Right.
With no
Or
water.
jelly.
God,
Our jelly.
It didn't
Okay.
need it though, man. It didn't need it.
true.
That's
Let's see. I would give Mandalorian season 3 an A- and like an 8.5 because Danny suck a dick.
No, it doesn't, bro.
Whoa,
Oh,
Danny,
you
you hit a
not
spot
suck,
there,
bro.
boy.
I'm
Cameron
sorry,
was
that's-
not taking it.
Yo.
Danny doesn't know what he's talking about.
Cameron
No,
doesn't cuss too often, but God bless him, man. He
High
just
five.
said it.
no shit. No, yeah, it was a little bit of a jump start thing, but when the Mythosaur came in, that definitely like an epic moment, and then I like the interest, like the bottle episode with Pershing for sure,
Yeah.
and how it kept definitely getting backed up to speed, but yeah, no, I would definitely loved how as it kept going, it got better for sure. I don't know how I would rank each season. I feel like that'd be impossible a little bit because they're all so really good.
I mean,
Yeah, we just need season 3. Yeah.
But no, I mean, this is definitely like some of the definitely a great finale for sure, and I just can't wait for more. Like season 4, and definitely Ahsoka. That if I love Mandalorian, I'm gonna like burst out for Ahsoka for sure.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm actually stoked. Like I said, I'm just now getting really back into the Star Wars stuff, and this is really like the Mandalorian is pretty much is what got me back into starting to watch it again. That's why I'm going all the way back to the beginning. And to be honest with you, the whole reason I gave up on Star Wars was fucking Jar Jar Binks. I'm not shitting you. Jar Jar Binks killed the whole fucking franchise for me.
And they brought him back.
Well,
And they brought him back.
Ahmed Best has redeemed himself now.
Can I pause real fast? I think what's gonna make the Saturday Night Nerd podcast like famous is these off the wall comments that Deontay keep posting out of nowhere. People gonna come just for that.
Danny and Ben be in the comment section going, wow, man.
Bro.
No joke. It's not with us, with each other.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If we don't entertain, we got freaking
that be
Danny
the
and Ben
trademark.
over there.
To be like,
Yeah.
are you not entertained? Or something like
King
that.
Pachi in there getting down with them too. It's just like, man,
These dudes talking about food.
So hey, you remember when just before we came on, I was telling y'all about the other comic book podcast I was watching and just how fucking boring it was.
Yeah.
Like there was literally putting comments in, but they don't interact with the audience. And that's why I kind of felt like it was like the most fucking boring live podcast I'd ever fucking seen in my life.
Monotone voice, read line, read line, read line.
And it wasn't even
swipe.
robotic. It was just like 3 boring ass dudes sitting there talking.
oh my god.
And I'm just like, dude, interact with your audience. Give them something
Exactly.
to stick around for. Like, and that's what set us so apart from all the other ones that I will entertain and watch from time to time, just because I want to see like what it is that we're doing versus what other people are doing. And if there's something I can steal from them, I'll steal it. But they literally brought nothing to the fucking table. It was just three dudes sitting there. I'm like, the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I usually go through a lot of podcasts on YouTube when I have time, and it's just like, man, some of the nerd ones is just like
bland as fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Step your fucking games up, people.
It's like we already expect a sausage fest of dudes just nerding out, but we got to stand out, bro. Like, all of us are doing this stuff.
Cameron even got the sweatband on from the 1970s, man.
Please, I got
Cameron ready now.
And it's the Harlem Globetrotters. Come on.
Damn right, it's the Harlem Globetrotters. I remember them.
So his sex appeal just skyrocketed to like a 20.
Not even. No. I know you're lying. It's okay.
High value man plus a
please, I gotta get a trim.
Deontay, I got a question, man.
Dude, I'm so past getting the
trim. You've been up here telling it, saying how everybody like looks good and everything. You got something you want to tell?
Hey, save it for announcements, okay? We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we unless
we
y'all want to
about to roll into announcements. That's a good fucking segue.
Yeah, yes, that is.
Good segue.
Unless somebody else has got like something like they want to drop or like something like bring up or like anything.
We'll probably move Dungeons and Dragons to like a separate review.
Yeah. I mean, it'll hit streaming here before long, and then we can have a
next episode. We'll have Dungeons and Dragons and Snowfall.
We need to have like a D&D episode because there's so many of us.
Dude, and I know I'm about to start playing with Rob. I'm doing a character build right now.
Maybe like try to get like Joe Gianello like on our show, just like lead us onto a quest.
As long as his wife is making sandwiches.
Yes.
Yeah, holler at Kenpachi about some D&D for sure, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Danny plays. Nice.
Hey, we'll have to get Danny to roll in with us with Rob and all the rest of us and do.
Y'all are gonna have to teach me how to play for sure.
I'm gonna have to be taught how to play too. I literally have like all the books like over on the shelf that I've been pulling out and reading in between episodes of Clone Wars.
Don't let it be me. I'll end the game. Like right off bat, I'm like, nah, my character.
He's gonna flip the table.
Ever exists.
D&D as well. That's for Ben Stewart.
I mean, if one of them plays, they both play, right?
Yeah, they probably,
they're attached to each other. I mean,
Ben's never played. Talk about Danny's weak ass Wolverine character, though.
Dude, we could do a live stream D&D on one night.
Well, maybe like
that's a fucking good idea, Danny.
That's a good call.
Nice.
Get like 12 of us. I think we can hold 12 in a room, right?
10.
10?
Yeah.
We can easily get 10 of us.
Oh, for sure. Maybe Eric and Jen or someone.
God bless America.
I don't know if either one of them plays, but I do know Rob does because he's.
I don't play, but if y'all want to, I mean, I'd be willing to learn.
Yeah, I'll watch y'all. You know.
True that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that first announcement. So we wanted to say thank you to Comically Inclined for helping us make ourselves at home at Cape Anime and letting us do a panel, showing us mad love that weekend. So next Saturday,
much appreciated.
On the SNN Late Nights podcast, we are going to do a Comically Inclined tribute episode.
Yeah.
So we are basically going to do a top 5 in a rumor mill dedicated to Danny and Blake.
Oh my gosh.
Is it rumors that we heard about them and about how they're really the same person?
They are.
I heard that, bro.
And then when it's just growing on the backside of the other one's head, like Voldemort.
Mm-hmm. And they're like the living tribunal or something or something. I don't know.
I can write this shit for days.
Earth 616 Danny is the one that's in the chat right now, but you never know how many of them are out there.
I mean, they show up at the same time in the same places.
He's the one above all. What?
No, you don't get the top 5 today, Ben. You got to wait till next Saturday.
We could pick it now if we needed to.
Well, let's leave it a surprise.
To get to.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Let's
that's
see what a
true.
surprise.
Yeah,
We got
we'll
good shit
surprise
coming
them.
tonight.
Oh yeah. And then announcement number 2, ladies and gentlemen, your boy Deontay the Giant is face. It's gonna be on the Wednesday night live stream with Comically Inclined on
Nice.
Wednesdays from here on out.
I had no idea where you was going with that.
I didn't either.
You did all the hand motion and stuff. I was like,
Man, I
what?
thought I
Are
was
you
a
gonna be
nigga.
on the show? What?
Wait, so are
Like-
you taking over as like a third wheel?
I am.
So
What?
then what happens when me and Cam do our guest appearance?
Right.
You can come and be sexy.
There's going to be 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Dude, that's too much masculinity for one podcast.
Well,
I'm gonna be honest.
Nah.
We only have enough room for 2 sexy white boys, so we have to just like rearrange.
So there's me
a
and
little
Cameron.
bit.
Who's the other 2?
I'm about to say, yeah. Who are the 2 sexy white boys you're talking about? I'm glad you said something. Jeff.
I mean,
one
are
of
we
them.
talking about Blake and Danny? What are we doing here?
No, we can't be
I
talking
mean,
about
They're
they
that.
founded the
okay.
show.
They're okay. I mean, it's not me and Cam, but
It's
I mean,
But-
they are no me. But
I know, Danny. I'm just giving Deontay a hard time.
right. I mean, if they want to like switch us out, like Jeff 1 week, me 1 week, and then someone else possibly, and then back to us, like whenever. Like I'm game for whenever for sure.
I am too.
Yeah.
They know I have a. Whenever they need me, I'm there. I just would like
Yeah.
a more than an hour notification.
I got like my Comically Inclined shirts all ready to go. And
Yeah, I got a. I told you about my daughter, right? So I'm going to be ordering some more Saturday Night Nerd Podcast T-shirts
Nice.
for the fam.
nice.
yeah, Jeff is rocking the heavy metal gray, and I'm rocking the black.
Yeah.
Still got the gray.
Oh, y'all wearing it right
Oh,
now?
we know Ben. We know
Nope,
Ben.
me? No. I'm just wearing just like a baby Groot shirt.
Oh, I was about to say, what the heck is that?
That's not a lie either. Like I didn't even know topic an hour before we were going on. I was literally like leaving the commissary on base, and then
I
they
think
hit
they-
me. I was like, "Hey, by the way, the topic
I
tonight is
think they
this."
told me there that like
gotta
when I
watch
was
the
on
show.
that 1 week, they think they told me like either the morning of.
Yeah,
At least you had a
that's why
day
you gotta
prep.
watch the show.
But hey, I still pulled it off, and I'm happy. It was a good episode. I
Mhm.
enjoyed it. I had fun. They're fun.
I had fun too. I mean, as much as I'd love to be, I'm happy for Deontay for being a permanent host. Now.
I am too.
I'd love to be a host, be permanent or just rotation for sure.
I think
Yeah,
Deontay represent for the home team. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. Oh, that's definitely
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
what home team is he playing for
possible.
right now? Because this
Put
boy
my
been
name
in the
in consideration,
closet, out
Danny,
of the
please.
closet, and everything else tonight.
He's like, man,
Up here.
it's David Yost's fault, man. I couldn't help myself.
You can take David Yost. I'll take Walter V. Jones.
y'all do
Cameron-
y'all.
Cameron, salute.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
All right, what else we got on menu?
All right, so we'll probably save like the spinoff announcement for like the next show.
Yeah,
We
We
do
need-
have some spinoffs coming, and we got our
Yep.
executive producers figured out. So be
Oh.
prepared for that one. Ooh. Number 4, Saturday Night Nerds is getting a celebrity. Our first celebrity, ladies and gentlemen.
I wish I had the thing to go. Burr, 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 burr.
Hey, I got this. It's on the way. I'm getting it. It's en
Uh-huh.
route. I got a
Oh, yeah,
whole
definitely.
mixing
Gotta get
board
it.
and soundtrack coming.
Mhm.
But yes, we do have a special guest celebrity for.
Yes.
When's the episode, Deontay?
I'm hoping it'd be on May the 6th.
It's not you, Ben. Sorry.
No, or Danny. But,
Or Danny.
but we will. Well, no, when we know for sure specifically, we will let you know when, and at our time of choosing, we will let you all know who.
There will be
Because-
hints.
Mhm.
Yes, there will be
Lots
hints and
of
clues, but I can
And
assure
that
you that
sweatband from the
anyone.
Harlem Globetrotters is not the hint tonight.
No, it is not. Though or is it?
Or is it?
Hmm.
I mean,
No.
who doesn't love the Harlem Globetrotters? I mean, they were in
No,
Scooby Doo. They're freaking awesome basketball players. So yeah, it could be a Harlem Globetrotter or not.
And there's a prize for people who tune into the show. Or
And if
actually,
you already know the answer and you fucking let it go, you will get permabanned.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah. It's,
Hey.
And 2 lashings.
We're gonna let you handle that.
You will be paraded in public and shamed.
Yes, he will handle that.
Whoa,
but
no.
Pants pulled down like you're in a Catholic school.
Gosh.
Man,
But
booty
anyone who is not a part of SNN who wants to guess, then there will be a prize for you, and that prize will be revealed during the stream. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And that prize is going to have the celebrity's autograph on it. So the price just went up.
And if
There's no hint tonight, Ben.
No, there is no hints. Yeah, no.
We're
Ben.
just announcing we're getting a celebrity.
Oh my God!
Fucking Ben.
Don't call him his daddy, Jesus, Lord. And for anyone out there listening, if you like what we talk about, like the topics, then I can assure you, you are going to love who we have.
So the hints will start coming on probably the late night podcast as well as the game streams that we do.
Oh yeah,
with Deontay and Taylor and a few of the other folks. So tune into all our good content that we're throwing out there, and there's going to be hints dropped. There will be hints visible probably in the background of my room, but none are visible right now.
though you would have to need like a microscope to like figure out like what the clues are in your room.
You gotta be big, right? Hey,
no, I will. If there's going to be a hint, the hint you will know it's a hint. Because it will be very fucking obvious.
Yeah.
Because Spawn will no longer be visible.
Yes, this is what you get, Ben. Us formally announcing it. If you want a hint, tune in next time.
True.
Next time on
Dragon
Saturday
Ball.
Night Nerds.
Yeah, my wife has walked by like 15 times. My daughter has been in here, and everybody has been in here tonight. I need a live sign outside the door. When we're live, I can just pull the string, and
it makes it more entertaining, especially if like that's one of them, like someone like says something, you're like, what?
Yeah, Ben in particular.
That's like a 2 to 3 times a night, especially when we go long.
Actually, Ben and Danny would be excited about this special guest.
I think
they definitely should, and Blake too.
Yeah, Blake will too. Yep.
Yeah, I told Danny and Blake, so they can't spoil it for Ben.
I will put it like this, ladies and gentlemen.
Good.
We were so excited about it. I got frustrated and lost my cool on people.
Dude, I was just, what the fuck? And just, I'm so excited and I can't wait to just have them here. Have them here.
I was ready to throw hands with folks.
Throw it. Come on, Phones. Just like Billy said, come on, Phones. Come get these hands.
Yeah.
We'll probably give a like a really difficult hint for like the final question that gets the prize. So that way it'll be fair for Blake and Danny to compete too.
I have some really good question hints that I will drop randomly, but it would be closer to the show.
Yeah. It's an autograph.
Danny, if you tell, we will know you told, because Ben will win and we will know you gave it away.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so y'all can expect that episode to happen in May. So maybe late May, once we get a confirmed date, we'll definitely post it and then
we'll be advertising hard.
Big time.
Hopefully I'll look a little bit better by then.
Mm-hmm. What Cameron?
I just need a good trimming. This is getting out of control.
Okay. I mean, it's your face.
What else we got, Deontay?
Let's see. So celebrities coming. Oh, Mugiwara Monday starts this Monday at 1 p.m. Central. So me and Will and any One Piece fan that wants to come and talk One Piece with us, we'll be going over the latest manga chapters and then what's going on.
Will that be with Kenpachi as well?
He can come if he wants to.
If you want,
I know we had a show in the works with Will and Kenpachi discussing anime. I didn't know if that was a part of it or.
I think because of how massive One Piece is, that kind of has to be its own.
Yeah,
so,
that is. But also, announcement on like the Twitch side of things. Hey, yo, go support one of our newest channels that supporting the Saturday Night Nerds, and that's SNN Tay Dog 95, which is Taylor Stith
Shout out to sis.
channel. So she doing her thing over there. It's entertaining, man. Look,
She's
I'm
been
telling
streaming
you,
the last couple of
amazing.
nights.
She be
Dude,
going
Yeah,
almost
hard.
every
and
night.
already has like 18 followers. Like, so
Nice.
She growing.
And
Humble.
It's giving her a platform to stream too, so it's cool.
definitely. And I, on top of that, I can't say when, but I'm definitely gonna try and like jump on the SNN Twitch for sure. I just need to figure out. I have a Twitch. I just need to figure out like how to like get it like sorted out and and just maybe get some equipment. Any recommendations on equipment? Like,
I mean,
praising you guys for sure.
I would say until you get your equipment like set up, I just stream from my.
If you have a PS5, you can do it from your console. I don't know about Xbox.
Nice.
Yeah, so Movie Wire Mondays is Monday, April 24th. It's at 1 p.m. Central. So you want to talk One Piece with us, come talk One Piece.
Yeah. Just waiting for a trailer to drop by now.
If you know we got that gear of Fear 5.
High hopes. It cannot do any worse than Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, talking about the live action.
Yeah, we're gonna add that to the. We're gonna add that to the stuff that we do not speak of.
It cannot do any worse than that or Cowboy Bebop.
I
like Cowboy Bebop.
It was okay
too,
to me.
I mean, I like Cowboy Bebop too.
Was it?
Live action, yeah.
But once I watched the original anime, I thought, no, it's good, but it's not the original.
It's not. It'll never be the original.
It would be like, oh, we're gonna do a live action Akira. I'm gonna be like, no, you're not.
The one
you're
thing I
touching a
liked that they
fucking
got
legend.
down pat was the intro music and the music and the three that they got for the cast.
No, they did pick a good cast for it. I will give them that.
They pay homage to the anime a lot too.
They do.
Yeah,
but it
just fell short.
I couldn't do it.
It is what it is. I mean,
I tried.
I did, and I didn't hate it. I mean, I liked it.
The bad news is that the reviews for the first people who have seen the One Piece live action already, they hate it.
What are you laughing at, Will?
Because I saw it coming a mile away.
The first reviews.
If you walk outside and you look at the stars, it was written.
I told everybody in the chat, they were like, "Oh, well, maybe we'll do good." So I was like, "No."
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That's what I'm keep telling myself.
Until
I see something concrete, I will not judge.
Look, man.
Yeah, true. I had a dream that the trailer dropped and it was the hardest trailer ever. So
I'm hoping we got in a trailer that screamed amazing, and then that really and honestly, the best thing about the movie was the fucking trailer.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Right.
That's probably what a lot of people thought about Black Adam too. The trailer was better than the movie.
It was.
Yeah. And then he had Dwayne's ugly ass in the trailer, and the trailer was
anything with Dwayne you just don't like. You wanted John Cena to beat him.
I don't like Chris Evans as Captain America.
Whoa! What?
Whoa! What?
Okay.
The dude was made to be Captain America.
Deontay's hate on Dwayne Johnson, I've come to accept. But
that's not understandable. That's not understandable.
Yes, it is.
No.
But not liking Chris Evans as Captain America.
That's like saying RDJ sucked as Iron Man. Come on.
Right.
Hey, listen here. Hey,
Scarlett Johansson wasn't a good Black Widow. Like, dude.
Will's playing backfire badly.
Marvel actually got that shit right.
Yes, they did.
They might have fucked up the X-Men, but they got that right.
No. Listen. Me and Captain America, like, I don't like him, period. In comics,
you just don't like the character.
I just don't like him.
But no, that I remember. But
that's understandable. But Chris Evans,
America, that's got to make it a little more tolerable.
Well, he said The Rock, okay, and I'm like, well,
that's a bad.
Deontay's hatred for The Rock kind of goes way back.
Yeah, but Deontay hates The Rock in everything. So
like literally
Chris Evans,
everything.
Guess what? birth on scene when he became Captain America. There we go. I don't hate him.
What did you read in the comic book that made you hate Captain America so bad?
Yeah, seriously.
What made me hate Captain America?
Yeah, I really want to know.
I just hate his
the world wants to know.
Will. I just hate how he's just like, oh, follow the rules. Follow the rules. Like you never break the rules.
Captain America.
Stop it.
In later stuff he does.
Well, yeah, he hasn't followed all the rules. I mean, he does what he knows, what he feels is right. I mean,
he a hypocrite. That's what he is.
Fuck Will, tell us how you really feel about the shit.
Yeah, seriously. Pull up a chair, like seriously, like let's take.
Let it out, bud. Let it out. Hey, I feel you have some stuff you need to get off your chest.
Clearly,
and this is the time and the place. This is your safe place, bud.
Yes, it is. You will not be judged. Open.
Absolutely not. No, sir.
Maybe me and Deontay both need to go to counseling for.
I'm starting to think it.
Definitely.
He's got some deep-seated stuff going on there.
You have some unresolved feelings with Captain America. Deontay, you have some unresolved feelings with The Rock Johnson. So, yes.
And David Yost.
I need
to... yes. Your wantiness of David Yost, too. So.
We got to put up in the WrestleMania, the next WrestleMania, The Rock and David Yost.
God, no.
Hey, speaking
as long as one of you can topple down like Roman Reigns, I'll be happy.
We will be happy at WrestleMania in Philly.
Oh my gosh! Can I just take a moment and say like how much they dropped the bag with like the title match between Reigns and Rhodes?
Hey, let's save that. That's what the No Gimmicks podcast group is for.
I think we can
see what I did there.
We'll probably bring Kelvin in here so we can go.
Yeah, we'll bring one.
Yeah,
we'll have
we'll have a wrestling night.
Yeah,
we'll bring Kelvin and DC over.
And I'm a cosplay as Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
we'll do a joint venture one night with the No Gimmicks podcast.
I think tonight is a whole therapy session for Deontay.
Deontay has definitely let out some inner feelings that nobody expected from him.
I might need some therapy with like how I feel about Roman Reigns right now too.
Really?
I don't like his title reign right now. Yeah, I just don't like Roman Reigns right now.
I think we all got problems right now.
I mean, we all have problems.
Speaking for yourselves.
Yeah.
Look, Hibachi over there living the life. Like I got a wife, I got kids. I got a comic book shop. I'm doing well. I don't know what y'all tripping on.
We definitely have problems for sure.
I'm smoking.
I got him.
Did you just call Jeff Kimpachi?
Wrong, bro.
I did.
So many levels.
Oh wow, that's wow.
Congratulations, Will. You were doing good, but you were
look. Nobody called it until Deontay
the list.
Something. Look, nobody called it until Deontay brought it to the front.
You're on the list, right underneath Kimpachi now. So
I'm sorry.
We got any more?
No, I think we're done with our announcements. Is that right?
All right, Danny. Thanks for stopping by.
Danny.
Appreciate you.
So some shout outs. We'll give a
hanging
shout
out
to
with
Kimpachi.
our madness. Yes, in our therapy session.
A shout out to the No Gimmicks podcast group. Go check those guys out.
Villain Podcast Network. Everybody on it. The Patio, the Real Foods, Smoke Pit. All my guys on there. Mac and Mac, the two guys, and what would you call
children of what it is.
The head honchos. They got to shout them out as well. And Comically Inclined, of course.
Yep.
So Danny,
of course.
Blake,
Our brothers.
Trina, Brittany, everybody over there, Ben and Landon. Okay, I got everybody's name right. So shout out to all you guys.
Well, hooray for you. Like, dang, man.
It's like, man, he almost messed up. Dang it. Yeah, yeah, but that's all I got for now. If we can think of any more announcements, we'll probably just post
throw it up in chat or on the wall.
Right.
Yep. So everybody, thank you for coming out. Episode 4 has been concluded, and you guys stay nerdy and stay blessed.
Mm.